Alright guys, welcome back to the Goonerbois podcast. Can you still reach out the hand?
Oh, sure.
Okay, cool. Welcome back to the Goonerbois podcast. Joining me, Anis.
Hello.
And SJ. Hand reveal.
Hello.
Alright, cool. Again, we are in uni, so it's just gonna be me on the camera, unless these two guys just want to show their hands the whole episode. We also have Lithuania in the background, but he's not gonna say anything. He's just put a middle finger on me. I don't care.
Fire. I don't take support.
Look, whenever we record in uni, Lithuania is probably gonna be here, so it is what it is. Anyway, before
realized.
what?
I'm cosplaying.
As what?
Among Us 3D.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man. Before we continue, again, I don't want to talk about Lithuania for too long, but he came back from military service.
Congratulations!
He's got a very disappointed face, just for anyone wondering.
He survived. Anyway,
so now he said the N-word.
I don't... Okay.
Where were you going with that?
That's so unhinged. What the fuck?
I wanted to just frame him because he can't say anything.
You know you can speak, right?
Wanker.
There you go.
Okay, anyway, I'm not going to talk about Lithuania anymore.
That's a lie.
Alright, cool.
You're recording, right?
No, bro.
Have you recorded the audio?
Check the audio, brother.
Oh my god, you guys.
Okay.
What have we been up to?
Yes.
Alright, who wants to speak?
Shit does. Go shit first.
Okay. So, as I was approaching university, I'm gonna just say what happened in the fucking McDonald's.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because when I went to McDonald's, I encountered a real life Karen, genuinely saying, "Where's the manager? Where is the I demand the manager. Where is the manager?" Genuinely, and I thought this was like American only. I thought it was like an American classic, you know. But it exists in the UK, and can you guess the reason why she wanted a manager?
Why?
Because the lady, the worker, accidentally pushed her hand too hard, and it was unacceptable.
Can't believe this is happening in the UK, man.
Yeah, and then the what's it called, the worker, well, she's most likely minimum wage, right? She just didn't care. So she said like, "Oh, I'm sorry," right? But the lady was not having it. She's like, no. I don't want you to say, "I'm sorry." I want you to say, "I apologize for the inconvenience, ma'am." And then when that happened, right, I was just waiting for my food. I was waiting for my fucking my free cheeseburgers. And when I heard that,
this is what SJ was like. Imagine this is the phone.
no, I was just watching. I'll be honest. I wasn't even on my phone. I was just watching this. And then when I heard that, no, I demand an apology. Say repeat after me, right? When I heard that, I just burst out laughing. And then when I laughed, right, a chain reaction happened. Everyone else started laughing. Like the entire McDonald's just started laughing, right, at the lady. And then I think she felt like self-conscious or embarrassed. Because before that, she was threatening about like suing and calling the police and stuff like that, right? And her saying that, I demand you apologize and repeat after me, right? That sent me off to a laughter, like where I full on like, you've heard me like cackle, right? Full on cackle. I full on like, I almost passed out from laughing. And then the lady like fucked off afterwards. I was like, I don't know if that helped it, but hey, it was just funny.
An old lady got laughed out of McDonald's. It's insane.
It's not even an old lady, no. She looked like she was in her 30s.
Oh, well
done. Yeah. I'm just like, I ain't no way you were like that fucking self-centered. And then after everyone was just saying that fucking daddy's princess is fucking gone now. Let's go.
I think when I checking himself out with his hair done.
No, this just reminds me of when I'm at the dentist clinic and we have... Okay.
For context, Lithuania called Milana Dilf.
Give more.
You want to speak yet?
I think he spoke earlier.
Some guys were checking Milan now on the bus, and he told us the story.
Basically, last summer I went to a tournament, and on the way, I was wearing this because I still had like really long hair, and yeah, these two guys were just looking at me. They were looking at me. They were like taking the mick out of me because apparently I look gay. I know, shocker. I do not. I am not gay.
Thanks for the clarification, bro.
I mean, don't worry, we still be gay.
Pulls out the pink bottle.
No, bro. Like
we always.
Not gay.
No, I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Why do you have a pink bottle, man? That's not manly.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Right, okay.
Oh, I forgot about that fucking conversation. That was so stupid.
I wasn't even there.
We had a Muslim friend.
Were you not there?
I wasn't there. I just got told about.
We had a Muslim friend
yeah.
who questioned me for being manly over the fact that I had a pink bottle.
To be fair, it was a lot pinker than that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, who cares?
Yeah, I know. But it's still stupid regardless. But I just find it funny.
Like,
I bring it up every now.
Like, I swear, even the
Quran.
like, bro, does the Quran say you need to wear a specific color to be a guy?
Don't fact check me on this. I've not read the Quran in the years, mate.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't reference specific colors.
Like,
It's gonna be one of those kind of things where like some imam said something like this.
Like I highly doubt pink was really like.
Lithuania, check the fact checks.
Check the fact checks.
No, let's not get political here. Let's not get political. But like, look, like, I'm very sure the Quran doesn't state that a color makes.
I like how you said. Let's not get political.
I am ending the argument by
You're
finishing my point.
referencing a book you haven't read in your life.
I'm checking this. ChatGPT.
Look, I just, regardless, a color doesn't.
I think in
define you as a
conclusion,
person.
it ain't that deep. That's
Okay,
just what
it's not that deep.
It ain't that deep.
And
Anyway.
I'm not gay. Anyway,
But I ain't gay though. Like,
You're just curious.
you ain't gay. You're fluffy. Anyway,
Do you identify as being fluffy?
I mean, after what happened, actually, you know, with your, you know, who called these two, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh
I think we
my
can
God.
talk about it. We can talk about.
I don't know how.
We can talk about this in a bit.
Okay.
Anyway.
But just to end the politicalness, right? It says in the Quran, no, pink is not haram. Apparently,
I don't think anyone.
Well, that's not the question.
it's
Anyway,
there is no authentic Islamic teaching that forbids men from wearing the color pink.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Anyway,
If anything, the Prophet has worn red garments with light hues, aka pink. So
Thank you, Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him.
let's
Okay.
go.
anyway,
W Prophet.
Okay. Anyway, Quran fucked up today.
has last week. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
This fact was sponsored by ChatGPT.
Okay. Anyway, what I was actually going to talk about is this just reminds me of like when I'm at the dentist clinic, and basically a dentist ran late because they're feeling unwell, which is understandable. The problem was I just get told they're gonna come late. I don't know the actual reason, so I just have to like tell the patient like, oh, like they can't attend to your appointment. Like, sorry, can we reschedule? And they say, oh, you just made my day really inconvenient. Like I booked a day off, and now I have to reschedule my whole day. Okay. Sorry. What do you want me to do about it?
Wait, say the situation again, sorry?
So, one of our dentists ran late because they're feeling unwell. And one of the people that the dentist was supposed to attend to, I had to call them to reschedule their appointment, and I apologized for the inconvenience. And they said, oh, you just made my day really inconvenient. I booked a day off just for this, and now I have to do something different. And then I have to book another day off for another appointment.
Mm-hmm.
But again, what do you want me to do about it? Like, sorry.
No, that's understandable. I get that. I feel that guy's pain. That happens to me so many fucking times. I hate it.
Yeah, I know, but it's like,
especially for surgeries.
I understand, but
Did
again,
you have to reschedule because the dentist was running late? Because they were running late.
Yeah.
It's the dentist's fault then, unless there was a literal reason why they were like a proper reason.
Yeah, they're just using it as an outlet.
If they were late because of their own tardiness, that's completely their fault.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand that.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. When the dentist does that, I don't like it. But when the dentist comes late because they're literally just feeling unwell, like, what do you want me to do?
If they're unwell, if they're like properly unwell, then yeah, fine, that's understandable.
Like, they literally went out of their way to still come. They just came an hour late. What do you want me to do?
If you're coming to work sick, then I mean, like,
Isn't that unhygienic though? Especially with dentists.
I mean, with dentists, yeah, it's a bit more. Were they like sick? You said.
They have a hay fever and like because of it they have like a really bad headache.
A headache's fine.
Okay, yeah. If they're sneezing.
I mean, it's not fine. Headaches fucking suck. But if it's not contagious. A headache's not contagious. It's just a symptom of hay fever or whatever.
Yeah, they felt like they had a headache. Like they weren't like just having. They didn't have snot around everywhere, but.
Did they came into work? So you said.
Yeah, they still came to
I
work.
feel they should have just taken the day off at that point. If you're generally feeling unwell, I think they should.
No, like they're a machine, that dentist, and they still went out of the way to still come to the clinic anyway.
I still think because working with people's teeth and whatnot, you got to be. I feel like if you're not feeling well, you should just take. You shouldn't You shouldn't do that kind of work, which is pretty important, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, it's fair enough. The only difference is this dentist is insane. They still did all of the appointments and they like
except the one they missed. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. So I don't know. Like from my perspective, I'm just like,
no one's in the
Sorry,
wrong. No one's in the wrong here technically. Like it's just unfortunate. That's all it is. At least from what I'm hearing, it's just an unfortunate situation. No one's at fault here, I would say. Then it's not a fault because they still came to work even though they're feeling unwell. But obviously they came a little bit late, and the patient they had to obviously schedule a day off, and now they have to reschedule now, so I can understand the inconvenience of that as well. So no one's really at fault here.
Yeah, the thing is, I had like another patient that I had to cancel, and they literally said, oh, again, like you made it inconvenient, I'm literally just down the road, can I get a discount on the next appointment? But, no.
I
mean, that's not like too...
they should make that into a thing. If the doctors fucking cancel the appointment because they're fucking running late or whatever.
No, this one, like they were literally just sick. Like they just couldn't attend that day.
Yeah, give it a discount then.
No.
I understand again. It's no one's fault, but it's still this inconvenient for the patient because it's still annoying. They have to get another day like with a free and go for an appointment then.
Especially if they've already like paid.
Especially if they're already nearly there.
Yeah, they've already paid like the transport to get there, like either fuel or the bus or whatever.
Again, it's no one's fault. It's just shit. It's just a shitty circumstance for everyone involved. That's what I'd say.
But yeah. Anything else that we did?
What did we do?
We played Among Us and then we started arguments.
Dumb brother. Wait, what? Was it after I left?
No, like you left, but I mean there was another reason because of it. But you also left because you were a bit pissed.
Well, yeah, I already told him.
Yeah. Basically, we were playing Among Us, and we have one of our friends. What do I call her? Frog. Yeah, Frog.
Frog.
Profile picture.
Yeah, their Discord.
I bet he doesn't even remember their profile picture.
No, I do know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But I'm just like, oh, that's what it is.
Okay. What do you want me to call him? Hafu?
It's okay. Just before you continue,
woman.
I know where you're going with this.
Just call them the woman.
It's not solely their fault or anything.
Well, I'm involved as well.
No. That didn't annoy me. What you're talking?
Really?
That didn't annoy me. I didn't care too much.
Really? I thought you were pissed.
I was. Everything before we played was the reason. That day was shit, bro.
Is it because? Okay, but like besides that, like, is it because of rivals as well?
Rivals? What happened with rivals?
Apparently, you got annoyed because of rivals.
I was annoyed because one of our mates was just being annoying to me the whole time we were playing.
The drunk guy.
Oh yeah, the white guy.
And the other thing was just that game, on top of everything else that day, was just frustrating. So I was just like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm just going off.
Really? That's the thing that pissed you off the most? Like, other than that, like just the white man?
Well, yeah, because he was just cussing me out and I said nothing. I did nothing. And not even playing the game. Literally, I was just not doing anything. And man was slewing me outside of the game for no reason. Like, what did I do?
You know, this reminds me of when the white man was.
You can't just call him the white man.
He is the white man, though.
But you're white as well.
But I'm Milan.
That doesn't. Is Milan a country?
No.
It is. Is it? Oh, is it not? Oh, it's a city. Yeah,
it's a city, brother.
That's Hall of Shame. Anyway, I was gonna say, yeah, it's like when Brighton. When Brighton was critiquing Ireland because of the way they were playing a certain character in Rivals, It's like okay, bro, he got so
No,
annoying.
but like it was almost an hour straight of him being on my case, even when we weren't playing. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, why are you being a dick? Like, there's no need that plus everything before during the day. That day was just a bad day for me. Okay, that's just what it was. And then I got someone just being a dick for no reason. And then that game at the end just went complete to shit, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not in the mood. I'm going home. I'm going to bed.
It, you know what? It just didn't help. Like, cause I spoke with Frog, about what happened, and she was like, "Oh, do I need to apologize?" I was like, no. Like, don't.
No, she's not okay.
Yeah,
she,
because she thought that she pissed you off. I was like, no, that's not what happened. Trust me, that's not what happened.
No. She didn't do any. She was still doing a dumb play because if you're dead as the other imposter, you shouldn't interfere with the main imposter.
Yeah.
But that wasn't what annoyed me mainly at all. It was everything throughout that day.
Yeah.
Everything before, outside of the game, because the bad things were happening for me that day. And then on top of that, it's just a bad gaming session with someone just on my case. It was not her fault.
She like, cause you know what it is like. She always like plays with us on days when like you have bad days.
Not all the time.
Most of the time, like it does happen.
Why is Fridays a bad days?
Well, no, it's not every Friday's a bad day for me. Just that one day was truly bad.
No. Yeah, I guess.
But like honestly, like a lot of the times when like the Frog plays with us, like it's on your bad day.
Not really. Like, she's in VC sometimes when she just watches us play.
Oh yeah.
Like, but we barely actually play together, like, with everyone. The only days we do it is sometimes Friday. That's if everyone's even there. Like, there's sometimes if not if people are there, we just don't play. Like, look, it's not her fault.
It wasn't. Because I told her, like, why do you need to apologize?
She doesn't need to say sorry. Like, that's just like, look, I said it several times already. That day, there were things happening for me before we even got into the VC.
Yeah.
Look, I just had not a good day. That's all it was. It's literally all it was. I just didn't have a good day, and I didn't really need to come into the call and immediately deal with someone else's drunken bullshit. And then, on top of that, just have a bad game after that. It's like, dude.
For context, Anas didn't have a good day because he was still pissed about Michi.
Yeah,
which we'll get into next week. But yeah. Anyway, moving from that.
We can talk about it technically why I was because we did bring it up.
We did bring it up.
That's if you want to talk.
That's just if you want.
Well, let's just go with it. Fuck it. I didn't get the internship. Okay, I didn't get it. So, and obviously, job searching is fucking shit right now.
Yeah, fucking
and
CBA.
I spent months finding something. I finally got something possibly, and I didn't get it. And I found that out like at 9 a.m. in the morning.
So, no.
So
really in the morning.
In the morning, I woke up. That's the first thing I hear, and I'm like, okay, well then I'm just gonna lose. I'm just.
Bro, I didn't know.
I thought you were making fun of him saying like 9
No, I did. I didn't know it was in the morning.
No, I thought you meant fun of him being like 9 a.m. in the morning. I thought you meant pedantic.
So like, I didn't know what to do with that. Like, well, I was pissed.
Yeah.
Fed up, and I'm like, okay, and I talked to some people about it, and it's like. They say the usual thing of like, keep trying or whatever. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been trying for months. So then it's just like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just feeling shit the whole day. And then we had those Among Us that gaming session. And again, dealing with all that shit I mentioned before as well. On top of that, it's just, I couldn't be bothered.
I would just say this, right? Just talk to the drunk guy. Just say that it's like...
Every time we talk with him, he's drunk.
No, as in like, just DM him saying that, yo, can we have a one-on-one without you drunk?
I don't care that much because it's like I know he doesn't mean it like he doesn't deep down he doesn't mean it obviously but it just becomes annoying when he does it like consistently but like I don't care enough because I know he's not in like a sober state of mind. That's why I don't care that much, but on that day I just wasn't happy.
The thing is he sometimes is just like stuck on one thing whenever he is drunk, and it just gets like very repetitive. Like he's like, I don't know, but it is what it is. What?
No, you just did this.
I'll probably talk to like when Frog is in VC next time. I'll just tell her quickly.
No. Again, I told her like it's not like don't worry.
I don't know, but I feel like it'd be better if she just hears it from me because she thought at least
for closure
that it was her fault. It wasn't. It's just a clear thing. Just a
Yeah. I mean,
I know you said it, but obviously I think it'd be better if you heard it from me.
I mean, I rate the fact that you still came to the VC on that day anyway.
I probably shouldn't have wanted to say I was just not in the right state of mind for it. I wanted to just be happy and just play a game, at least to cheer myself up. But that clearly didn't work. So
For context, I came home late and I was muted. Now, one, because I was low-key taking a piss, but two, because I was waiting for my housemate to finish cooking because I wanted to cook my food, and like it just got really annoying. Because basically, like I would unmute and unmute, and whenever I was muted and I left, I could hear because I didn't wear my headphones, like I could hear Anis be like, "Are you not gonna talk then?" Oh, fuck off then.
I mean, it was just I was confused why. I thought
I didn't want to say this during the session as well, right? He told me why he was muted. I won the games.
Why?
He was playing fucking TCG.
No, I didn't.
You did.
But that was like one instance because I died. I died.
He got so annoyed, right, that he.
I mean, if he died, then it's fine. I guess I don't care. It doesn't matter. But
yeah, it was when I died.
Was it when you died?
Yes.
Like.
But then you still but then you carry on still being... Okay, I think it's because, like, when the round ended, you were still muted, and I was like, oh, it's probably still playing.
Yeah, because I was still playing, but I was dead already. Like, that's why. I was CBA, whatever.
But look, it is what it is. It's done. It doesn't matter that much now. But, like...
I will say because I always went like, do you have a job? So the two jobs that I've had are through friends. So, just to kind of summarize the job market right now. What?
He says he's not. How do I?
You show like the end of it.
Yeah.
Without showing.
So remember how he said he's not gay? Yeah.
Alright, put it away, man.
Anyway,
hopefully it just says student.
But yeah, I talked about this with a couple of friends. I even spoke about it with Tammy. And I sympathize a lot with you guys that do not have a job currently, and I find it interesting in the different things that you guys trying to do, because like SG is trying to kill some time while doing VTubing stuff. You tried this avenue and didn't go through, unfortunately. I know Tammy, he's thinking of getting a driver's license because it's more convenient, like up and off, to like just drive around. I just told him I already just like a driver's license. Yeah, honestly,
you can drive his like his family car.
Yeah, his minibus. His minibus.
The minibus. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I still stand by what I said though. Like, because of the fact that I finish work and I really don't have a lot of time to like do a lot of stuff when I get home. I do kind of feel like you guys have like just more time to do other stuff, but I do also understand the argument of like it just becomes a point where like you just have too much time and it feels like there's nothing you can do.
Drunk guy literally has a job as well.
Yeah, but who cares?
What the? Fucking Hong Kong has a job as well.
Yeah, and he complains that he doesn't have a lot of time either.
That's true, yeah.
Like he agrees with me as well. Like you guys have like a lot of time, so you guys just it's good that like you guys are still doing stuff while you have time.
You have time, no money.
Yeah, no, because Tommy said the same thing. Like I do have time, but I have no money, so I'd rather have no time but money. Which I completely understand. It's look, it's a lose-lose either way. It's a lose-lose either way.
I'd rather have money at least.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
If you have money, you can make time. If you don't have no money, you can't do shit.
Because I still have. It's not like you're going to be like working 24/7. It's not like you never have.
No, you're not wrong. But it just, you know what it is. It's like on the days that you have a day off, I'm like, so what the fuck do I do? You know.
I'm stuck. That was how I felt when I had no PC. I was like, so what do I do now?
Oh, shut up, man, bro. There's so many things you could have done when you didn't have a PC.
Yeah, I went to a farm.
Exactly.
I pet a fucking cow.
So what did you do while you were like on hiatus, basically?
This is literally what he did.
No. Let me.
I literally went outside
first. Huh?
I literally went outside.
Okay, what did you do?
I went to
He touched grass.
I went to a farm. I went to a fucking like a food farm as well.
Okay.
What was that I fucking do?
So what did you do at home?
Hmm?
What did you do? Did you do anything at home?
Masturbate.
Besides that,
I think I just sleep a lot.
did you like
Slept.
You said you.
I
I
just
saw
slept,
you
yeah.
read a bunch of manhwas.
I read a bunch of shit, man. Was yeah.
Okay, you did all of this. You didn't finish build,
I just can't get into watching stuff anymore.
but you can read shitty manhwas.
Yeah, I can read.
You can. You call them shit.
Yeah.
Why
Well-
would you read them then?
Well, they're not shit. It's just like, in the grand scheme of things, they're not like literally fucking like impressive. They ain't winning any awards or anything like that. You know, they ain't like the JJK of the manhwa.
Then why are you reading them if you don't even think they're like that good?
They're decent.
You call them shit though.
It's like isekais. Do you get what I'm saying? Because manhwas about dungeons are basically the isekai equivalent, like the Korean isekais basically.
Lithuania agreed.
Yeah.
That still doesn't excuse the fact that he didn't watch Build.
Listen, I just can't get into watching stuff anymore.
Why? You had all that free time.
I don't know why I just can't watch stuff.
I think you literally.
Nah, you know what it is, man. It's just he's just like like the moment he clicks on like an episode, I think he'll watch it. It's just like you need to actually make him click on the video.
I literally think you gotta force him to watch it. I like it for like an instant, and then he'll watch it.
Like I don't care how much I'll annoy SJ at this point. Like I think because the moment he'll click play on the episode, I think he'll be fine. It's just him actually clicking that button that's preventing him from watching the show.
Why do you think I don't watch fucking Gozyuger?
The thing is, right? Like, I feel like you're so fried. You can only manage to watch stuff with us.
But that's not good though.
I know it's
I
not
mean-
good. I'm just saying.
I don't watch stuff, to be honest, even in my own free time. I just listen to podcasts. Or I
You
just
can
or I
stomach
just
listening to podcasts.
Yeah, bro. He listens to Trash Taste, bro, every week.
You can do that, but you
Uh,
can't watch at least one episode.
The funny thing is, I rewatched them like 5 times. Or like re-listened to them.
You can watch hour-long podcasts, but you can't watch one 20-minute episode a day. You can't do that.
Because normally I'm listening to a podcast while I'm playing a game. But I can, like while I'm doing my dailies or like while I'm grinding for like artifacts, I listen to podcasts and I do pay attention to what
I'll
they say.
reiterate what I said at the beginning. You can do all of this, but you can't watch one episode.
Yeah, I just don't have the patience to watch episodes.
You have the patience to listen to
You know,
an
there's just
hour-long
gonna become a
podcast.
weekly conversation at this
5
point.
times!
I've been watching this since like 2022.
You're probably watching like Rider for almost as long at that point.
You know what's funny? The entirety of Trash Chase is longer than One Piece.
And you can't even
He
watch,
took up his glasses.
you can't even watch one episode that's 20 minutes long if you
So theoretically, I've listened to Trash Chase equal to if you add One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball.
why? Like how it's not even a case of you can't get into it. You can if you
Yeah.
can watch all of that.
Well, I don't watch them; I listen to them.
But you're literally listening to some random Yahoo. Well, not random.
At this point, he can just read like
Give me a podcast version of it. How about that?
That doesn't exist.
It does exist though.
Shut the fuck
It
up.
does?
I know what you're talking about. Shut up. Shut up. No, it's some bum boys doing a review of Bill. That's not actually.
Oh, let me watch that instead.
No, because then it's just some shitting on Bill.
How about this, right? Milan, make your build.
No, that's not what I'm on about.
Make your build
you
episode
want?
review.
The script.
Oh. What, should we read him the script? What, I like, one of us is Banjo, the other is Cento, we just fucking read their lines.
We just have like an audio book about it's like this.
Who's fucking Greece, bro?
ChatGPT.
Wes
Yeah,
Greece.
I was thinking.
And Tammy's Gintoku.
Yeah.
No, Milan's good. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. He had the shirts and everything.
Just pulls out the
Anyway,
fucking drivers.
okay,
It's 1:30, so let's do this.
okay, let's do we're gonna do the anime thing
Yeah.
for SJ now.
So we're gonna do. Ooh, crazy.
Instant.
Okay.
I just realized I'm gonna lean over to fucking see the thing, but then I'm gonna actually really see the fucking
Move
thing.
the mic maybe. Move the
Wait,
mic.
just send me the link. And I'll just look at my phone.
No, it's like a
It's not a link. He's
Yeah, no, I can send him, and then like I'll
No,
just.
he can do like the recording stuff over there, and then I can see it properly. I can like
keep this all in, by the way.
Lol.
You can tell we planned this very thoroughly, extremely.
we would have had more playing time if this fucking bomber wasn't playing One Piece.
Look, I need to get some practice.
I mean, to be fair, if anything, that means we had more planning time.
Lithuania beat me every time. By
We
the
just
way,
talked about gacha and anime. We had like a me and Anis had like a solo podcast.
It's not really solo if it's two.
Alright,
of
look
us.
at the list, man.
A duo, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
He
So
said something.
I've put on the most. What is it? Oh, it's just any. Hold on.
Aaron, how dare you give me Aaron stuff?
It's not Aaron. Attack of Titan's there.
How? Wait, no, it's just finished.
Okay, this is by popularity. What do we do this by? Like the most rated or the most popular ones?
Leave it up to him because it's his thing.
What's the written most rated and popular ones?
Well,
People watch.
more people have seen a show, and
Yeah.
then some more people have like rated a show highly.
Probably just the most rated. Then.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Really? Okay.
But
Anyway,
which one's that?
I feel like we should do the most popular, to be honest.
Because he's not going to have heard of some of these.
No, he has. I just a lot of them are recent anime. I think the most popular is probably better for this.
Sure.
Okay.
Go most popular.
All right.
How
Cool.
send me the link again. Because I don't know how the fuck to do it.
So wait, how we-
No, you are on the same thing.
So,
Same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna put it on Zen each other. Right?
Yeah. So this is gonna be mainly SJ talking, but I will also like me and Anis will also just give our quick little inputs about some of these shows. But yeah. So but this is for anime that SJ has seen. Okay. So if he has read the manga, I'll think about it because the thing is the anime has like seasons. Some of these animes have seasons. So. First of all, we have the most popular anime on Anicha, which is
Boku no Pico.
no, it's Attack on Titan season 1.
I've seen season 1.
Are we gonna do this by season or just the show?
Let's
Well,
just-
that's well,
Let's
it's a
just do
season.
about the entire shows because otherwise it's
What have you read the whole manga?
no.
Then what do you think mean whole show?
Well, as in like if I like instead of just saying like.
But how much have you
season
seen of
five,
Attack on Titan?
I've only seen 1. Like, that's what.
Then that's what we
no,
just rank that then.
No, but what I'm saying is obviously because like on here you can see that there's like Attack of Titan twice.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna ask again about season 2. I'm just like he's seen season 1, so we'll just ask about season 1.
Okay.
Oh no! Or you can just ask how much have I seen?
Well, that's what I'm asking you, and you've seen season 1, so we're gonna rank season 1.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll rank season 1.
Season
that's
1.
fine.
I've not watched this since like year 7.
Do you remember anything?
I remember that one very interesting scene where Eren was in Titan form and it looked like he was fucking the female Titan.
Oh my god.
Like they were having like a wrestling going
That's
on.
the
there.
end of season 1. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I remember that.
No,
10 out of
that's-
10.
Is it or is it the first half?
That's the no. Season 1 is just one long season. It's the most. It's the
Yeah,
longest
season 1 has 24 episodes. Or 25.
It's the longest season of.
Okay, so what would you rate it?
7 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
I had fun watching it.
Just say completed. That's yeah.
I think this is where things started. You know, I first watched it and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. That's all I can really say. I prefer the first part over the second part, to be honest. Like
Really?
the first half of the first season. But I mean, it looks nice. I don't know. I think it's a good start, but like I mean, the show just gets better.
It's a
so.
good enough start, so for Attack on Titan. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Because I think season 2 came out when I lost interest in anime.
Season 2 is really short. It's only 12 episodes.
Remember when it
Yeah.
came out on April 1st?
Wait,
That
what
was
year
a
did
good
it come
joke.
out? What year did season 2 come out?
2016, 17?
It's probably really.
Yeah.
Well, no way. That's not.
Is it like 2015 or something?
No, man.
Because
2016,
2018 is when I
17.
lost interest in anime.
No, it's 16, 17, man.
I'm searching.
Oh, okay. Anyway, again, it's mainly
Bro, 17.
Oh, it's
Really?
yeah, it says right there. Yeah. Okay.
Fuck it, huh?
Because I was doing my Duke of Edinburgh on that day when it came out.
Fair play.
Alright, next. We have Demon Slayer. How much have you seen?
I've watched season 1.
Okay, so what do you think of season 1?
I liked it.
Have you only seen season 1 just before?
Only season 1.
Okay.
Have you read the manga?
No.
Okay, so what do you think of the show?
Season 1 of the show.
Good.
Do you remember anything about it? He's blinking a lot before it.
I remember the spider milf. I remember.
Okay.
Okay.
Wood.
So, like, you remember the first time he used the what is it called? The sun breathing technique.
The Hine Kamikagara or whatever.
Yeah, the sun breathing technique. Yeah,
Episode 19, when he used
Is
the
it?
thing. When
yeah the 19.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I mean the nothing.
Oh, right. For people who don't know, I mean, most people I feel like do know, but people who don't, the author of
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, I was trying to say the Japanese name, but I can't.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Demon Slayer. They said that basically the breathing effects, like all like the fire, the water, and whatnot, they're not actually real. They're just visual for the audience. They're not actually like real, which is kind of dead. That means that they're just breathing really funnily. That's all it is.
You know what we should do on that, actually?
What?
We should do a fucking what's the fucking called? A Kahoot. Anime Kahoot.
Oh god.
We should do that one day.
I'd get cooked. I'd be
Wasn't
honest.
didn't you do for the anime club?
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
it
we
on
did.
the first day, yeah, and I fucking got first place somehow.
Oh yeah, in the
Because he gave questions from like animes from like years ago, and I was like, those are the last animes I watched.
No, because he didn't make it. I said someone else made the thing for him.
Was it?
Or did you make it?
Yeah.
I thought
Did you
someone
get
else
the book from him?
I think I just got fucking an ice cream instead.
You got something from me.
Alright, so what would you rank Demon Slayer then? What did you already rank it? I didn't see it.
7.5.
What you think? Okay.
I enjoyed it a lot more than Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I've only seen the up to second season. I didn't watch after that. Excited for the movie though. It makes me want to catch up. But I think it's a good start. Again, a lot of like these shonen shows just get better when when the next season arrives. It's just a good start to the show, and that's all I can say.
I've seen in anime wise, I've seen everything up to the latest season, so I'm caught up anime wise. Pretty good. It's simple, effective as a shonen. It does what it needs to do.
And hee. Alright, Death
Oh, I
Note.
forgot about that actually.
Lol.
I forgot he's Michael Jackson.
Death Note.
So Death Note. So I watched halfway through of Death Note, right?
Okay.
And the reason why I stopped watching...
It's a big spoiler, right?
Yeah, but no, it's because I got spoiled. That's why I stopped watching it.
Oh.
I got spoiled about that, right? And because I got spoiled of that, I didn't watch it. Because I got up to the part when the detective's
So
wife...
you dropped it technically then?
Yeah, I dropped it. Because
Yeah.
the detective's wife got involved, right?
Yeah.
And she was using an alias, right?
Alias.
Alias, that's the word. So she was using an alias, right? And it didn't. So the definitely didn't work on her. Start spoilers. You can spoil one.
I watched it.
So I
No, he means for the audience.
Oh.
So I got to that part, right? And then I remember someone, I think one of my fucking friends in secondary said something about like, oh, spoiler. What about saying the spoiler? You know what the spoiler is. And because of that, I was just like, oh, I don't want to watch it anymore.
So, considering you dropped it, I'm gonna guess it's not a high rating.
I know, I really enjoyed it though.
Oh, what would you give it then?
Like an 8.
That's gonna be so funny, an 8 and he dropped it.
Now the real question is, what about the Netflix one?
Oh, 10.
Oh, the live action.
Yeah, 10, isn't it? Oh, sorry, 11.
My man, are you the special guest of this episode? What's contributing too much?
We're free.
I'm just the voice in the back of your head.
Is this schizo?
I mean, at this point, he basically is a special guest.
Lol.
You featured in more episodes than any other guest we've had.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I only read the manga. I only got to the part when the first major arc ended, and Nia got introduced. So that's where I kind of stopped. It's around the time when Light was in the labyrinth that Nia set up. That's what I got up to.
That's definitely past like the first arc. Like,
Yeah, like that's like when the first major arc ended of the show, and then like I stopped because they ran out of the mangas at my school, so I didn't finish it.
I mean, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good, I'd say, as a show.
The opening still scares me.
Which one?
The first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
That scares you?
because
Do you know me the
like
second opening?
no, the first one.
Really?
Yeah, it's just the idea of death doesn't
To be
like
fair.
it's not.
To be fair, when I was younger, I was scared of was it Ryuk?
Ryuki, yeah.
Yeah,
The
The Shinigami, yeah.
Shinigami.
I was actually scared of him.
my favorite part of the show is when Peter Griffin starts singing the opening.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
What?
There's that. I've seen like AI covers of Peter Griffin singing.
I need to watch this.
It's so funny. Anyway, yeah.
Alright,
JJK.
Hole.
Hold.
Oh.
Anyway,
I watched one season of that.
alright, cool. What do you think?
It's alright.
Really?
It's alright.
For season 1, that's understandable.
Okay.
Season 1, it was just it was alright. Yeah, it felt like I was watching just Naruto.
There is quite a few comparisons. People compare like Gojo to
It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but it was just like I just thought it was
Kakashi.
Gojo was Kakashi. There was the trios.
Oh, and Megumi to
Sasuke.
yeah.
Yeah. I found it funny how like everyone is training, but then Itadori Yuji is just like, yes, I'm just gonna. My training is me watching manga or me watching TV shows.
That's cool. That I kind of like that though. Like his train is to control his cursed energy, also like channel cursed energy. Actually, no.
Is that the reason why? I can't remember what it was.
If I remember, he does it to like learn to constantly output cursed energy.
Oh, even while like being
Yeah,
passive.
even while in any sort of emotional state, that's why he's watching different types of movies and stuff while doing it.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what even happened. I'll be honest.
My
My favorite character was the fucking salmon guy. The guy who has the cursed speech.
Oh yeah.
I liked him. I like his vibe.
Yeah, it's cool.
This one's on 24 episode 1. There's the
Favorite character is Maki,
green hair
Mako.
the green haired girl.
the green hair girl that has no curse energy.
Okay.
I liked her. I like
Based.
the vibe.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what we're thinking?
like a 7.
Okay. 7's becoming like the.
I think out of all of these shows that we rated so far, there's like
7
the.
is the average.
Okay. What? No, that's a
In
5.
In my list, 7 is average.
No, 7's
what's like,
good.
What's like 5?
No, 7. No,
So,
5 is
So
average.
in that's what you think, right? But it's not like that because most people don't watch stuff that's like 5 or anything like that. Most people you either watch stuff that's above average, but then that becomes average because you only watch that.
Oh yeah, because people are what anyway.
Because people are very.
Do you just mean like 7 is like the average score?
Yeah. Most people when they like a show, that they don't know how if it's a really good show or not, or they can't say it's a really good show, they put it as a 7.
I understand what you're saying, but this is not about those wet people. We're talking about just like a ranking from 0
Well,
to
the
10.
problem is that I agree with them, so I put it as a 7.
Okay.
I agree with the philosophy, but I'm one of them.
It's not really average, or then.
So he's what? Anyway, I think out of all the shows that we have ranked so far, I think this is like my favorite show, to be honest.
Is for me, I don't know actually. I'll have to think about that later, but I don't know.
Maybe if we watch season 2, maybe we're higher.
Season 2's actually no. Season 2, yeah, no.
No, I mean like literally just like this. Like,
The season.
Yes.
Like
what we just ranked so far, this is my favorite.
I low-key like Demon Slayer season 1 more than Jujutsu Kaisen season 1.
I don't know about that one.
Actually, wait, no. Toda's the season 1. Never mind. Toda, my goat. Anyway,
My Hero Academia.
I
I read the manga for that until who's that fucking guy with the plague mask? He got introduced.
Plague Mask.
The plague mask.
Plague.
The guy.
Or
who
Overhaul.
Is that his name? The one who had like the
Yeah,
destruction
Overhaul.
fucking fuck.
Yeah, Overhaul.
So, yeah, I read up to that part. I liked My Hero Academia until I didn't.
So you watched them until what, season 4?
This is at the time when it just came out.
Okay.
And the reason why I read the first manga I actually ever read it was My Hero Academia. And so this is when it came out, right? And I liked it, but looking back into it, it was just kind of at least the first season. So I'll put it as a 6.
Okay.
I don't have any info. I haven't seen.
The beginning of My Hero Academia is very slow, at least for the anime.
I tried watching episode 1 and it bored the hell out of me.
I liked it because it was like, oh my god, it's superhero society. We don't see that normally.
Then again, I was quite young, so maybe it's just like back then. Maybe just didn't interest me.
I was like year 8 or something when I first watched it.
So wait, how many seasons of this have you seen?
1.
Okay.
But I read up to them.
You read the manga
The
up
manga
to...
is like 3 seasons in.
Okay.
No, well, yeah, because you got to Overhaul, so you started season 4.
Season 4?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I finished the manga. So I mean, just season 1 wise, it's a good start to the show.
I thought it was very slow.
You see that, and then like I feel like season 4 and 5 are really slow, and then it picks up again season 6.
Well, I've not season 4 and 5. That's
Yeah, I know. Like if you call this slow, then like 4 and 5 is like a snail.
Yeah.
So like it builds up stuff, but like it's just like slow because you're focusing on other stuff. But yeah, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. I liked like the introduction to like the characters and like the rivalry and just the ideologies. So I thought it was neat. Yeah. All right. Hunter.
So I watched this up to the Chimera and I watched the original one all the way.
What do you mean original?
Huh?
Well, like the one before this one.
So this is that the 2011 one?
Yeah.
So there was an original one before that.
Okay.
And I believe that was up until they passed the exam. Right?
No idea what he's on about.
The Hunter exam. Oh, you never watched Hunter exam?
No.
Oh.
That's
So-
like the Hunter exam is literally like the first arc.
Yeah. So that's the first. So that's the first anime, right? And then 2011 is like it has that arc.
Does the original go all the way to where this one went to?
No,
Okay, where does it go to then?
past the Ant arc. That's all I know.
Okay.
So I read up like halfway through the Chimera Ant arc, and the reason why I dropped it was because at some point in Hunter x Hunter, the narrator was speaking more than the.
You know what?
characters.
You know what the Chimera Antark is?
What?
It has the pacing of the Star Rail quests. That's the fucking pacing of
That's why I fucking disliked it. It was so slow. I just fucking couldn't.
Well,
get
so you
into
watched
it.
this?
Huh? Yeah, I watched that one.
Yes, the original.
I watched the original one first.
Okay, and you dropped it.
No. I finished the original one,
Okay.
and then I moved on to the 2011 one, realizing that that's a reboot, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of just like skimmed watched like the episodes until I went to like the normal episode.
Okay, so let's rank for your
Carry
case.
on.
We'll rank the original because you actually
Yeah.
finished that one.
The original, I enjoyed it a lot more. I think that was like an 8.5.
Okay.
Dude, I Chimera Antark.
The Chimera Antark was
It's good.
So long.
The problem is,
But no.
it's good,
Yeah.
but the pacing is complete dog
Do
shit.
you remember the narrator?
In the 2011 one,
Yeah.
yes, brother,
I fucking
they
hate
spent
it.
like almost an entire episode at a staircase in the span of like, which is technically in real time like 6 seconds, but they spent nearly a whole episode there.
Yeah, and the narrator was just like, and Killua awakened his chakra,
The problem
and now
is
he has to do this.
because
But the
obviously,
problem
like
is, he's
one of the
he's
big
like
things
this.
of that arc is gone, like getting like revenge in a sense, and like that entire the palace invasion arc, the part of that arc is so like it's almost torturous how much they drag it out. It pisses me off. It's technically good, like what they're actually trying to tell. It's the same problem with Star Rail. They're just padding it out with random bullshit. He was saying, "Oh, they're explaining the power." Blah, blah. Shut the fuck up! I'm watching a shonen. I want to just fucking.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Continue.
Bro, please hurry up with the story. I don't need an explanation for everything. For the love of God. Anyway, moving on.
Again, I haven't seen it. So you dropped the reboot.
He skimmed it. He said.
I skimmed it and I watched from where the original ended.
Okay.
Went from that. I did enjoy it, to be honest. I would say that was like an 8 though.
I wouldn't say he dropped it. Then that's the case. He technically knew everything.
Okay,
up
so you
until-
paused. Fine.
I wouldn't say paused. He technically finished it.
Well, you didn't
I
finish
didn't
it.
finish the Antark. I went up to the part when I think the cat girl was fighting against the old man.
Okay, but you didn't drop it. You just paused,
dropped
right?
it.
Oh, you dropped it. Okay.
I mean, he's never picking up.
I'm not picking it up again, man.
Oh, lol.
So, what'd you give the 2011 one?
8.5.
Okay.
No. You mean the original you gave it 8.5?
Yeah, the original was 8.5, yeah.
Yeah, this one you gave 8.
8.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I might read it, to be honest. So
I mean, it's on the spin the wheel, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not because Yu Hakusho's there, and I said I'll read it after Yu Hakusho.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, next we have Juan Punch Man,
The Bald Boy.
sung by an opening sung by the guy that sung the Bumbunja opening.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. So I tried watching One Punch Man.
Oh no. Okay, go on.
I tried reading the manga as well.
Okay.
I just couldn't get into the fact that he was bald. When I was younger, I had an issue, right, where for some reason, if I didn't like the main character design, I would just not watch the anime. For example, I couldn't watch Overlord because the guy was a skeleton.
For context, we're
Yo,
looking at
Lithuania's
we're
favorite
looking at
show is
Lithuania.
Overlord, by the way, so he's molding right now.
Yeah, so we all just looked at him.
I'm not molding. I'm just disappointed. I was gonna say, maybe thinking.
Oh, you're gonna hit me
just
for what I
afraid-
said next.
Huh?
You're gonna hit me for what I said next.
Oh no! I'm just thinking. Were you saying that because you're just afraid that you're gonna turn both like One Punch Man?
This is before I had the molding. Okay.
Yo, that's crazy.
And another thing, another show that I know you love. I couldn't get him to look Horizon because the guy has glasses.
What is this guy on about?
What?
Motherfucker, you wear glasses too?
I know.
What?
This is before I like glasses. And also another one is like I couldn't watch a show
so stupid.
if the main character was female. This is before I watched shoujo. I was very picky back then. Nowadays I don't care.
You were very picky.
I mean, I love
Nowadays we
Oh,
don't
really?
watch anything.
I mean, I love shoujo still.
I wonder why.
Read shoujo manga.
Bro, you say nowadays as if you watch anything nowadays.
Have I ever gone? I watched that.
You were
watched that
forced
with
to
your-
watch it.
watched
You
that
were
with
forced to
your
watch it because
server.
you scheduled it, bitch.
Yeah, I scheduled it myself. Even if no one was there, I still watched it.
Have you watched another one since?
I watched all of it.
Another
That's
one
not the
since
question.
Violet Evergarden.
Okay. So another question now.
Do you count YouTube Shorts?
Oh, fuck off, man. Yes,
Are
Lithuania.
you gonna rewatch all the shows you didn't watch because you didn't like how the main character looked? No.
I'm fairly certain I have.
Okay, One Punch Man. Okay, One Punch Man.
I tried reading the manga and then I got distracted.
By what?
Minecraft. This is back in lockdown.
Okay. I mean,
You can't even rank it, bro. Like, you haven't seen it.
I've watched one episode.
No, you can't rank it, bro.
Look.
One episode.
I
have watched the first episode.
Season 1 great, didn't watch past it.
I mean that's his ranking.
Yeah, thanks, Lithuania.
I mean,
It's something at least.
does this count as me watching a show if I watched it through YouTube Shorts?
No.
No,
Because I've seen a lot of One Punch Man clips.
no. That
He
doesn't
watched-
count.
He watched Resurrection F through YouTube Shorts for context, and he's saying that he's seen the movie. No, he hasn't.
Resurrection, eh?
The Dragon Ball movie, the one with
Oh
Golden
yeah,
Frieza.
come on, yeah.
The one with, for the record, that wasn't even the movie. You saw the anime version of it. That wasn't even the movie that you saw.
I mean, I have watched it now.
I mean, yeah, now he's watched it technically. Before, no. But now he has. But in this case, no. It doesn't count if you've seen it through shorts. I'm assuming it's rage bait, but that's still outrageous.
Okay.
It's not even a rage bait, I'm just being genuine.
No.
No, he is being genuine, bro. Like, at this point, like...
No, he's not that dumb.
Bro.
What do you mean?
There's no. You're rage baiting with that comment, right?
No,
I'm
bro,
asking
he's
if-
dead ass, bro.
No, you know how you just asked, like, if it's like, there's a count of us you've seen through YouTube shorts. You're joking.
No, he's being dead ass.
You're rage baiting.
I was genuinely asking a
You
question.
were genuine with that.
Yeah.
I'm lost for words. What did I say to that? Anyway. Okay, we're not
Okay.
counting One Punch Man because you've barely seen any of it.
It's good, though. Anyway,
I mean, from
I
the one
agree.
episode I watched, it was like Saitama's origin stories. I was like, oh, that's fine.
I don't even think you get his origin story.
no, it's not in the first episode.
Oh, no. I see.
It's episode 2, I think.
Yeah.
It's not the first episode, that's for sure.
It's because when he's telling Genos how he
Yeah.
became so strong, it's episode 2.
And how he went bold.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll probably get in the manga copies then.
Maybe. Anyway,
You haven't watched it, fuck off. Anyway, Tokyo Ghoul.
I watched season 1.
I actually haven't
Okay.
seen this, so I can't speak on this.
So season 1 was really fun. I heard that season 2 was shit, so I didn't go watch it.
Okay.
So, what about you, Milan? Give your rating.
No.
Let's check.
So season 1 was very slow, right? Because it's like the build
Yeah,
up
it is
to
slow.
him before he becomes like a loose psychopath, right? And I enjoyed everything before that to an extent. But I did feel like the main character was a bit whiny until he had like his his emo moment. I dropped it because his hair turned white. So yeah.
I'm not even looking up. I know you're looking at me disappointed. and I don't even need to know. I know.
So because his hair turned white, 5 out of 10. I'm joking.
So,
It was a 7.
Okay. I read the manga for context. I really like the show. I actually did watch the anime when back when it came. I don't remember it much though.
Isn't he the guy that's in Dead by Daylight?
Is it?
Yeah, they have a collab with Tokyo Ghoul, I'm pretty sure, in there.
I need to watch.
What's the main character's name again?
Kaneki.
Kaneki.
Yeah, he's in Dead by Daylight.
What the? You're not fair play, mate.
Yeah, very beloved show. I actually think that Ri is better personally, but yeah,
Dude?
yeah. Ri is the
Is it a reboot?
No. It's a sequel.
Oh.
Yeah, because Tokyo Ghoul ended and then they released Tokyo Ghoul Re. But yeah, I like it. So
Well, if I
next,
remember right, like
what?
the first season is canon, second season is non-canon, third season is like half canon.
What?
That's why I didn't watch it because like I heard that it can't the anime fucks up.
Tokyo Ghoul Reboot bees, I beg.
I
Yeah.
honestly, yeah.
This is back in the era when like for some reason animes would have their own. They would like finish off the season with their own like original plot lines.
You would like it.
What Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah, it's character focused.
Oh. Anyway,
All right, Sword Art.
Sword Art Online. I watched nearly 2 seasons of it. actually.
Okay.
we can
Well,
count
season 2's not here right now, so it's
We'll get to it whenever.
So season 1. I liked the first half where they were in the SAO world itself. Although it was a bit fucking rushed since they rushed like 100 floors in like 12 episodes. Have you guys seen Sword Art Online?
They didn't finish the 100 floors even. They got to like the 70th
Yeah, they didn't-
and then they just...
yeah.
Don't you remember? They didn't even get to the 100 floors.
Oh yeah.
Because
Wait,
didn't.
how did they escape then?
They
skipped half the
the
town.
guy. Spoilers. I don't think anyone cares though. The guy literally just beat the actual like.
Yeah.
He was like the god of the game technically.
The
The
dev.
creator.
The
The
dev,
dev.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the dev was actually playing alongside the players.
Yeah, he was one of the, I think, guild masters.
And then,
probably?
Oh.
And then Kirito, is that his name?
Kirito.
He
Yeah.
figured out that he was actually like cheating by being like immortal.
Like,
he
you can't take below half or third HP or something?
He can't take any. No, you just couldn't take damage.
No. He could take it until yellow, so his life could never go to yellow.
No. Because I remember specifically, he tried to attack him, and it literally just said immune. Like he just would not take damage. So
I thought it was something too when his life was yellow.
Either
It's been
way,
so long.
like he found out, and then he fought him to the death, and he ended up beating him, and I basically just freed everyone from the game, so they didn't have to go through all the 100 floors because they were struggling just too much, even on like the 70th floor or whatever.
in the end, first like half the season was good. Season 2 is meh. Season 3 is great.
I haven't seen season, but SJ's opinion first.
Gone Girl Online was great.
I should-
That's
that's
not
season
season 3.
That's
That's it,
Gun
that-
Girl season 2.
You're thinking of the
That's a
second.
s-
you're
that's a
thinking
side
of the
story.
second half of season
Gun
one.
Gale? No.
it's not.
Gun Gale is the first half of season 2.
Yeah, and the second half of season 1 is
No. He's
Online.
talking about. No. He's
You're thinking
talking
of
about.
He said
Online,
Gun
right?
Gale.
Brother, he's talking about the side story.
What?
It's not like.
What are you
it
talking
is,
about?
But it's quite, isn't that like the whole season?
The pink girl.
Yeah, when he went to the gun with swords.
What are you talking
That's,
about?
that's the beginning half of season 1 too.
Yes. Oh,
What are
yeah.
you talking? What are you talking about?
It's when it's the whole different. So after they finish the Alpha arc, the arc after that isn't that?
That's Gun Gale.
Yeah, that's Gun
Yeah.
Gale.
That's
season
yeah.
two.
That's the first half of season 2.
Season 1, right, had Sword Art Online, the main world, and then it had Alpha Online. Where,
How many episodes was each season?
24.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, because he's.
Okay. Let me just break it down. The first half of the first season is the original like Sword Art Online arc where they're like
Yeah.
in the trapped in the
I
room.
enjoyed that.
The second half of season 1
Oh shit!
is the elf
Alpha
shit.
was meh at best.
The first half of season 2 is Gun Gale
That was good.
That was great.
with Sinon and stuff. The second half of season 2
Is shit.
is
Was shit.
with
It was
Yuki.
where I dropped
Was
it.
with Yuki, the purple-haired character.
The girl that died because of cancer.
Oh yeah, her.
I don't remember.
I remember.
I remember this shit.
I dropped it because there was like that mammoth that was like going extinct, and I was like, I don't fucking care if the mammoth's going extinct. So I was just like, I'm gonna drop it here.
So
Like it
season
went
one.
from like life and death scenarios to
could've
like,
done-
oh no, a
They
mammoth is
should have
going
done like a
extinct.
season per arc. No.
Thing is, right, we've
Yeah.
talked about this in depth before about Sword Art Online, so it's just kind of funny hearing it again.
Have we?
Yeah, we talked about this like in depth, like a
Yeah,
year
because I was
ago.
defending the show.
You were defending.
Yeah, because I like Alicization.
Okay. But we're not talking
Alright,
about that. We're talking about season 1 here first. So
Season 1. Season 1. So why is there like a grape scene?
That's I mean, I'm agreeing with him. Why is that there?
Speak your mind.
Why is it there?
I don't know.
Okay, if we're going just pure like first season, like the first half of season 1, I would say that's like not 10 out of 10, but I'd say that's like the solid like 9 out of 10, right? The first half.
Really?
I would say.
Purely because for that time, it's basically like the first isekai.
Okay.
I would say yeah, but the ending was shit. In the first
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear SJ's full opinion first, and then
Okay.
we can put our input in.
Yeah, because for its time, right, it was like a new concept. It was like you die in the game, you die in real life, right? And it's like basically the first isekai essentially, right? So because of all that, and also because we're gamers, I was like, oh, that's a fucking cool concept, right? Imagine you have to be, if you have a skill issue, you fucking die, you know? That's fucking metal, right? the reason why I didn't like it, or the reason why I lost the points, is because like the ending was just shit for the first half, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those kind of shows where I'm just like, after season 1, at least after the first half, I questioned why was there a harem. Like even me as like a harem lover, I'm just like, why is it a harem? He has a girlfriend. Why did you have to have more harem?
You've completed season. You say you've seen most of. You see season 1 and most of season 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the favorite. Sorry. Why was his cousin in the harem?
Oh,
Wasn't his sister?
it was
cousin.
It was cousin.
Yeah. Also, Kirito doesn't know his real name. It's Kazuto.
Well,
Kazuto
obviously this
Kirigaya.
is game name.
Yeah.
Obviously, like. But what would you rank season 1 then? Like both, you got to include both parts. You have your constant half. Rank it.
Like 6.5.
Damn.
I did not like Alpha.
Oh no, I don't blame you.
Like Alpha was just like, why am I just like? It feels like I would watch like the modern day, like the I don't know, like Shangri-La Frontiers, I guess back then.
That's good.
I don't know. I didn't watch Shangri-La Frontiers, but I thought it just sounded boring.
No,
Oh,
Shangri-La
Shangri-La's
is
so good.
No,
man.
bro, it's a zombies map. Shangri-La.
It's because I can't get into the games where it's like, you're playing VR. It's like, come on, just put them in a fucking fantasy world instead. CBA
Okay.
with the fucking real life stuff. To put in the fantasy, put stakes into it, please.
I mean, you can have stakes.
Why is it furry?
You can have stakes if it's like.
Right. Okay. Anyway, it's not even for you. Anyway, I like Alicization. This is nothing to do with the first season. I basically agree with most of what they said. I don't like the second half of this first season. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, obviously, I've seen both seasons as well. It's both seasons. I like the beginning of both seasons.
Yeah.
I'm just not again, same thing with the first season. I think the first season kind of drops off by the time they introduce the little fairy.
I like the little fairy though.
And then the second season, I was seriously annoyed because like Sunon was actually kind of a cool character, and they just make her another member of his harem, and I was like, come on.
Yeah, I like Xenon.
She was cool until she wasn't. That's the basic way of me saying it.
Who was the blacksmith in
Oh, him. Oh, the red. Is it the red? No, not redhead dude.
the harem?
It's the. I don't remember his name. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I like the blacksmith girl. I think she was like my favorite out of the harems.
but yeah, it's.
I did not like Asuna.
I don't mind her, but it is what it is.
I think
like-
season 1 just the longer it went on, the shit they got.
Yeah. And I remember I watched it first in Spanish.
Espanol.
This is back in the days. I don't know if anyone remembers this, right? But back in YouTube, there was a limit on how long you can have a video. It was like a 10-minute long limit. And back then, you would watch animes on YouTube, and you'd watch like in parts. And then some of the parts was just like in Spanish.
Oh no, yeah, no, I did it too.
Like I think the first anime I watched it in German.
No, I watch animes, but you know, like they like cut it. It's only like the top right corner of the video,
Yeah.
and
Oh, and there's like a fucking background in the thing.
yeah, like it's like filtered so like it doesn't
Oh,
copyright.
no.
Yeah.
And now they do is they zoom in and out.
No,
Oh, really?
no. For me, it's just I just seen, but they're like extremely cut. So like it's just so it like the scene is cut to oblivion. So just try and avoid spoilers. It's just so annoying.
Mm,
So that's why I don't watch. Obviously, I don't watch anime from YouTube anymore.
yeah.
When I want to rewatch
now.
clips, huh?
We have websites now.
Yes, Crunchyroll.
Always
And torrenting.
Well, Crunchyroll. Anyway, I'm illegal. Okay, next, Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, so I've watched this too. I've watched both actually.
Oh, you watched both the 2000 and whatever one this was.
The first one and the newest one. I guess.
There's original and there's Brotherhood.
The original and Brotherhood, yeah, and I even watched the original's movie, right?
So the original first. The original first.
So the original. I even rewatched fucking Brotherhood. I didn't even like skip to the fucking like continuation.
Mhm.
So.
Well, it's not really a rewatch. It's like a whole different.
Well, it was basically a recap.
Yeah, I
just
know,
did
but
the
it's like
first
it's like it's just like a
No.
whole different release.
No, because like the first half of the original and the first half of the Brotherhood are the same.
No, I understand, but it's like you can't say that you rewatched Brotherhood because it's like
No, it's a
you watched
recap
that.
at the beginning. Because I.
But no,
because there was,
bro,
like,
it's a whole
years-
different animation.
Doesn't matter. It's still the same story.
No, it's a whole different release.
I'm pretty sure the original one you're talking about. I'm pretty sure they have like completely different things because the manga wasn't finished. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
No, I'm saying the beginning part.
he's saying that because he's watched the original, the stuff that are the same in the reboot, that he's rewatching the show, but he's not, because that's a whole different release.
No,
I said it's a recap.
It's a recap of the story.
It's basically because a recap is like you know the main points.
Well, it's just
like
telling-
fucking Nina still died. That's a recap.
The thing is though, it's just telling the complete story now. That's different. Like the Brotherhood, it's just telling the complete story because the manga was finished by that point.
Yeah, but all I'm just saying is when I watched the first half, it was a recap of the fucking original.
Yeah, it was a recap, but
as in the actual show itself is not a recap. It's a recap from your end, just as in like
Yes.
reminding you of what you saw
Yes,
already.
it's not technically a recap, but I'm just saying it's a recap because because I forgot the original plot. I'll be honest. At that time, because of my fucking goldfish memory. So
Okay,
I rewatched it and I was like,
okay,
oh
so-
yeah, Nina turns into a fucking dog. Fucking May Hughes dies in like episode 10. Fuck it up.
look. My argument is not that you weren't recapping the show for yourself when you watch Brotherhood. I'm saying that you're not rewatching the show because Brotherhood is a whole.
I didn't say I was rewatching though.
You did.
I said I had a recap.
The first thing you said was you rewatched the show.
I said I had a recap, didn't I?
I think no. You said rewatched and recapped. Did you mean you watched Brotherhood twice or?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Oh no.
That's my main argument.
Fucking say it clearly then.
That's what I tried to say.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, the original.
If you remember.
I love how they went to fucking Germany. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I'm being general. They went to Germany. Do you know what happened in the original?
Ich believe
Do
anyway.
you know what happened in the original of the anime?
No.
Okay, so what happens, right, is...
Batman dies.
Oh, isn't they make like their half brother and then they become one of the sins.
What?
Like in
What?
that's what Hong Kong told me. Like they have like a half brother and they are one of the sins.
Oh, technically. Yeah, who was it? Was it Raph? That was like...
No, it wasn't rough. It was
I
a
don't
shadow.
know, one of the sins were like an abomination made up the mum's fucking corpse or something, so they're technically half brothers.
Yeah, it was the shadow. No.
I don't remember this fucking point. It was the Fuhrer's fucking son, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, but that's not it. So what happened, right? Is something happens. Ed made a fucking sacrifice to make it where Alphonse can have a human body, but by doing that, you know how there's like an inner gate,
Mm-hmm.
right? He used that, and because of that, he got isekai into like World War II Germany, or like World War One Germany or something like that.
The fuck.
Yeah, and then in the movie, right, it's Alphonse being he's human and he's a fucking alchemist. Is that what it is? Yeah, alchemist. And he's like a special type of alchemist where he's able to like fuse his soul into objects and stuff like that. And he's trying to like figure out how to reunite with his brother. And he even has a scene. You remember that one girl that was like who was obsessed with reviving her dead husband,
Yeah.
and she was like pregnant, right? She was there again, and she has a child there. And I can't remember what happened. I think it's like halfway through, the people from World War II, I'll just call them the Nazis. I don't know what the fuck they are. The Nazis saw that there's another world. They wanted to bomb that world. Ed wanted to fucking stop it. And through that process, Alphonse reunited with Ed, and Alphonse just came over to fucking the other world. And Ed still lost his arms and legs.
Okay.
Oh no, I think Alphonse lost his arm and legs. So it's like, matching brothers. So the show, I enjoyed it. 9 out of 10.
What?
I enjoyed the show. 9
Okay.
out of 10.
Brotherhood.
9.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Brotherhood, the only reason I lost points is because May Hughes died too soon.
Wait, Brotherhood or the original?
What?
Brotherhood.
You just give Brotherhood a 9.5 though.
Yeah.
So what did you give the original? Is it?
Nice.
It's 9.
You just point.
Yeah, but you just said that Brotherhood. You gave a low rating.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
gave
Brotherhood is the best. Yeah, Brotherhood is the...
No, but you just said that you gave Brotherhood a lower rating.
I just said Brotherhood is a 9.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
the
but-
the only reason you didn't get a 10 because the guy died.
No.
too soon.
You said you gave Brotherhood a lower rating because the guy died too early. That's what you said.
The reason you took a point.
That's why he's not 10.
Yes,
It's
that's
because
why
of
it's
that.
not 10.
Okay.
That's the reason you got the points.
Okay.
Thank you for being my co-host today.
Next.
What's next?
Naruto.
Naruto. Okay, so I watched the original Naruto, and
I believe in ninja.
I watched 400.
No, stop. I knew he was. As soon as you said that,
yeah.
I knew he was gonna say that.
No, because I was thinking of the German opening.
Fuck's sake.
You know the German opening?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, I'll show you
I
later.
haven't seen Naruto. I knew as soon as you said that he was gonna say something. I think he was gonna say something.
Oh, yeah. Fun fact: Naruto was the reason why I knew that in a year there's 52 weeks.
Every 60 seconds, 1 minute passes in Africa.
Because in episode 208, I think, that it was like, it's been 4 years since Naruto started. Since Naruto first released, I was like, I didn't realize until then. But yeah, I watched 420 of Shippuden. So yeah, I got up to date.
Okay,
right?
but this is just base Naruto.
Base Naruto. I skipped like half of it, I'll be honest. I skipped all the filler.
Okay.
Fucking filler.
If you skip filler, whatever.
Okay, I thought you would skip the show, whatever. Next.
No, there's like so many fucking random shit. It was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be fighting against the Orochimaru. Guess what? Naruto has a fucking flashback to when he was like touching kids or something. I think it was like a 5.
Damn, that low?
There was so much filler that I just didn't like.
I haven't even seen Naruto, and I feel that's a bit harsh, but alright.
Shippuden is a lot better.
Madness. I have only gone to the Sasuke rescue mission arc, and I didn't even finish it, so I haven't actually finished base Naruto. But I think it's pretty good. It's on the spin the wheel for manga though.
Mm-hmm. In Shippuden, right? The reason why I haven't finished it is because I was up to date, and when I was up to date, they had the slight spoilers for you. They had a flashback of the tuning exam.
Okay.
Even though they were supposed to do that like 5 fucking years ago. There was a flashback of the tuning exam in the middle of a fucking war. Like, why are you giving me a flashback?
It's fire, bro.
Makes perfect anime logic.
Yeah, and it was like, I gave it like 10 weeks before I just dropped it.
I see this next one, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
No, boy.
Is that your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your name.
You haven't seen it, have you? Okay, next.
Nope.
Okay, fine. Let's skip that.
I've seen, I have seen YouTube shots of it.
I'm not even mad about that, I'm mad about the movie.
Which one is this? Silent Voice?
I saw my voice. I'll watch that.
Peak.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it. Peak. Manga's better, but go on.
I fucking hate that. What's that shit? No. Not the silent girl. Not the mute girl. No. I don't hate the mute girl. Okay. If anything, I hate the main character. I mean, he's a
Go
fucking.
on,
He's
speak.
a
I'm not saying anything. Speak.
And what's that? Who's that like dark hair girl who's on the main character's dick?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate her. Because she kept on fucking bullying the mute girl.
So who do you like of the whole show?
Do you even like this movie?
The mum.
Okay, but do you even like the movie?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I just hate 2 characters.
Okay. You made it sound like it's an abomination of a movie.
No. It was very cute. It's just the main character was a bit indecisive, that's it. And I hated him at the beginning. I know that's the point. Because he has like character development, but I'm just like, bro, I just wish this guy just jumps off a cliff.
That's the point, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's the whole point.
I know, but I'm just like, fucking jump off the cliff instead. Should have been her. It should have been him, not her.
So what do you think?
Okay. On a real, I feel like it got done dirty for being a movie. Because I feel like if it was just a 12 episodes instead, it would have been a lot more fleshed out. Because there's some parts that are just like, oh, that fucking happened really fast. You know?
Okay.
I feel like 12 episodes would have been the perfect amount for the show. But I enjoyed it a lot. I'd say it's like a 9. 8.5.
I haven't seen it.
I've already said what I think of it.
Well, not really, because he got overshadowed, but I was laughing at SG for saying I fucking hate.
It's peak, but I like the manga even more.
Yeah, I reckon the manga's better.
Well, no, not for the reasons you said.
No, but, well, as in, it's more paced out, right?
Well, sure. There's more stuff in the manga, but like your main critique of like the main character not liking the main character, he's the same in the manga. Or like the other girl.
I mean, I feel like for most of the show, I just don't like the main characters. As in, like the main protagonist.
Who do you like as the main character? You don't like people who are like
Old.
cocky. You don't like
Old.
You don't like the old
Kaiju
character. You don't like people like what's the dude's name from Kaiju?
Who are
number 8?
bold, who have glasses, who are 32, who are
No, that's changed now. Don't worry.
Okay, who's the dude from Kaiju number 8? What's his name again?
who are white hair.
Kafka.
You don't like him. You don't like people who are like energetic or like who are like adults but they're energetic.
No, I just thought he was cringe.
Why?
He's just childish for his age.
How old is he?
32.
32. So you don't like childish people.
I don't like childish 32-year-olds.
You don't like someone who's like a narcissist even though they're not. Like someone who's just
Like
cocky. Like Geats.
That's not anime though.
But it's still a character. He's a main character.
But narcissism in anime and narcissism in live action is completely different.
It's narcissism. What's the Why is there a classification depending where it's from?
Because media, different media, isn't it?
It's okay. Now you're actually trying to annoy me. It doesn't matter where it's from. It's still narcissism.
But it's like if an anime character is
Okay.
how they
So
are,
what's the difference between Kamen Rider narcissism and anime narcissism? What's the difference?
It's just that I just don't care if if a cartoon is saying it. But when I see a real person being narcissistic, it just gets on my nerves.
But Geats is not a real dude.
But he's still alive. He's portrayed by a real person.
Why does that matter? How does that affect it? It's a character from a
No
fictional-
shits to no shits to the fucking actor. He's a fucking talented actor, right? But because he's very talented, that's why I got pissed off.
But
He does it way too well.
But even then, you just don't like him because he's not even a narcissist.
There's gonna be you won't figure out the logic. Just move on. You'll save yourself a lot of headache.
You're applying logic to a dumb person.
Yeah, that Rainbow Malanyard is to talk about the spectrum that he's on anyway.
Next one already.
I know you read the manga, but I was talking about it anyway. What did you think of the school tournament in My Hero?
What even happens in the cool town?
Oh my days.
Oh, the finger blasting, I remember now. Oh, that was boring.
Deku meets Todoroki's dad. He has a fight with Todoroki. He also has a fight with the guy from the other class that has psychic abilities.
I don't remember the psychic abilities, but I remember the Todoroki fight. The Todoroki fight was fine.
Okay.
But this is in the manga though. I've never watched the anime.
Yeah, no, but this cool. Oh, and also the Slayer guy.
The Slate? Oh, the hero killer.
Yeah.
Oh, he was cool. Yeah.
So what do you think
Those are fine.
of that section of the story?
What are we based on Book of Hero again? say it was
Like
one,
a 6, I think you gave it.
Then it's like a 7.
Yeah. Well, that's 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a fun arc.
I thought that was pretty good. Okay. Leaving Neverland. Sorry, that's the Michael Jackson thing. Yakusoku no Neverland.
The Promised Neverlands. I've never watched it. I know about it.
Okay. Cool.
I know that in season 2, one of the seasons they fucked up a fan favorite arc.
Stinky. All right. Next, we have Assassination Classroom.
So I have to go.
We're doing one more after this because we're really running out of time. So yeah, Assassination
I
Classroom.
like Nagisa as a protagonist.
I don't know anything about it.
I haven't seen it.
No. I wish at the end.
Spoilers. Yeah.
If they haven't seen it, it's on them. I wish, the last scene,
Yeah.
when he becomes a teacher.
Yeah.
They should have done another season of that, just that, of him being the teacher.
Yeah, there should be a sequel of Nagisa. Just I was and him reuniting with his classmates as well to see where they are.
Look,
And,
I just want to see a season of him as a teacher.
Yeah.
Bruh. Let him train his whole own version of that Assassination Classroom.
Mm-hmm. That was insane. But yeah, I just like the character development for the guy because he was just like he wasn't shy, but he was like
He was a bit timid.
he was a timid guy that unlocked his psychopathic traits.
This is the first season, by the way.
Yeah,
The whole anime.
Or is that the whole anime?
It happened. Well, I mean, it happens in the first season
Yeah,
as well.
but
Yeah,
I would rate the whole anime myself as like a 10. It's one of the
yeah,
best
that's like a
animes
10.
I've
Yeah,
seen.
Really?
It's great. Anime.
it's really fucking good. Even season 2
Watch
is
it.
really fucking good.
No, I see the whole anime. I don't think it dropped off even, honestly.
There's not a single.
No,
fucking
it was
drop-off.
good. It was all good.
Yeah.
Again, I wish there was more.
It was all fucking fun, man.
Oh.
I just enjoyed it. You know what? I might rewatch it. To be honest.
True. Me too.
You know what? You haven't watched it, have you?
No.
We should watch it.
Show up. Anyway, next. Mob Psycho.
Did you see Short? Mob Psycho.
Yes.
So that's the one anime I can't get into because of the art style.
You know, last week SJ got triggered, Alice is triggered this week.
What did I get triggered again? Oh, by Ling Yang.
Look,
Okay.
I liked. It's fun.
I've seen clips.
So you haven't seen it?
I've seen clips.
Shut up, man. You haven't seen it.
I've seen. From the clips I've seen, it does look like a fun show. But back then, I just couldn't get into it because of the art style.
I wish it was not as dense as he is a bit, but it's fun.
But I think that's the main point of the
That's
show,
fun,
though.
yeah.
And I like the development that, because I haven't seen season 3. I like the development that he has by season 2. That he's trying to be more confident and think for himself. So, well, let's just dab it up, man. We like the show. It's a One Piece reference, man. Let's just dab it up. Okay, thank you. Christmas what I'm on about. Anyway, yeah, our first season is pretty good.
He
My
hasn't seen it though.
okay, but I'm talking about it.
I know, but why you got the rank thing up? He hasn't. Can't rank
Why
it if
not?
he hasn't seen it.
His teacher's the best character.
Yeah.
What, the scammer?
Yeah.
Yes. The bro that see at the end and at the end of the last of the
Have you seen season 3?
I watched a bunch of it. I remember.
If you've seen season 3, Reagan is
bro that last scene in season 1 when
no,
he
season
when,
3. Season 3.
no, but at the end of season 1 when he he accidentally borrows his powers.
Yeah.
That was so funny. That was so funny.
Season 3 is so season 3 is so peak, bro. Oh.
I don't remember. I might watch it. I don't.
We should watch. We should watch it because I haven't seen it.
Sure. I've already seen it, but it's so good.
Okay, all right. We'll leave it there for today.
Actually, we don't rank one more for Eshe because technically that doesn't count.
Okay, fine.
We didn't actually
Which
rank
one have you seen? That you actually do want to talk about?
Not on my phone.
Oh my days.
Can't lean in.
Just scroll down and you tell me which one you're talking
Everything
about.
after Mob Psycho, just go to the next one you see.
Yeah. Let's see. Seen that. No, I've seen that.
What is this? Oh, is this is
What's like a anime that's like out there?
fucking what's it called?
Which one?
Why is the English sound right here?
Oh yeah. No,
Oh, Parasite.
Oh, Parasite, I haven't seen Parasite.
I'm trying to find like a weird anime that is like, the fuck you watched that?
But this is the most popular anime list. Like, you're not gonna find a weird show in here.
Oh yes, Classroom of the Elite.
Okay.
Go on then.
Which one is that? Because there's a couple.
Red
First
uniforms, the main characters that got brown hair.
This one.
I speak.
I actually really enjoyed that.
Okay.
I like the main character.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, you saved yourself. All right. Anything else?
Huh?
Anything else? You don't remember the show, do you?
They teach you a lot.
So look.
So okay, the premise of the show, right, is you're in this. Fuck it, that's loud. The microphone.
Wait, how many seasons have you seen?
I've only watched season 1 because that's how much it was at the time.
I've only seen
that was
season
before
1.
I stopped watching anime, right? And I should have fucking said High School DxD instead. Shit.
Well, too late now.
High School DxD 10 out of 10.
You know, I only watched it because in my when I was doing A levels, they made an anime club. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll join." And then they basically told me to watch this for like the next.
They failed you.
Why?
Before I say what I want to say, you actually should finish it.
So, Classroom of the Elite. You've not watched that, have you?
Well, I watched the first season.
Oh, you haven't?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I really enjoyed the entire system. I like how. I really wish it was more combat though from Iron no Koji. Also, fun fact: people compare Iron no Koji to Zhang Liao. Oh, sorry, Zhang Liao to Iron no Koji.
Keep going.
Why is this so weird?
Keep going. Just keep going. No, keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
The pink hair girl who was being stalked. I think she was the best character. At least design.
Okay.
And I found the class the what's it called? The president's younger sister, the black hair girl. I found her annoying.
Horikita. You know.
Horika, is that her name?
Yeah, she's basically like the main female.
Yeah. I found her a bit annoying. She got better towards the end. I found the blonde hair chick. I liked her and then I hated her. Because she just became a fucking like...
Kushida.
The big chested fucking short hair blonde.
Yeah, the one that pretends to be nice.
Don't worry, I hate her with a burning passion.
Yeah. I liked her at first and I was like, you.
No. I hate her so much.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll explain more when we're finished with this.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Go on. Is that it?
Overall, I liked it. 8.5.
Look,
I like the underdog.
Okay. Look.
before that, what I've noticed is the only thing SG really remembers is which characters he likes to fuck.
And which character I fucking hate.
Okay.
Speak your mind!
I thought, did you know what I said to me before?
I liked it.
Look, if you've only watched the anime, I can see why you're saying that. I don't want to be that guy, because obviously I read the line novel because I wanted to read it.
Yeah, finished.
I haven't finished it, but I have finished year 1, and this is like the anime's only got to the end of year 1.
Okay.
So the anime pisses me off because they cut out so much shit. Like there is one episode where they covered an entire volume. One episode got a whole volume to itself.
What the fuck?
So obviously,
Is that a good or bad thing?
that's a bad thing because there's so much content in those volumes, and they just cut out so much of it. And full blown, like they make changes for no reason sometimes, and it's just obnoxious how good the light novel is in comparison to the anime.
How is it the 68th most popular?
It's still popular. It's still really
It's still
liked.
good, but
Like-
it just misses out.
Because most people haven't read the light novel. They mainly watch the anime.
Light novel fans don't like it.
Does the manga have more?
The manga's apparently shit. I haven't read it, but
So,
apparently the manga's shit.
from what I've heard, right, from our good old friend Hong Kong, he knows more about this kind of stuff, right? Apparently, the light novel, manga, and anime versions of Ayano Koji are 3 different people.
I can see that because obviously with the light novel they're very descriptive and whatnot. And dude, it just angers me borderline how much they've cut out so much stuff in the anime, and the adaptation is just a piss take.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like comparing it to the light novel, it's just.
But in the light novel, Ayano Koji tries to talk to people, right?
Well, yeah, obviously.
In the anime, he doesn't.
I mean, he still tries to avoid conflict, but it's like there's a lot more description. You get a lot more insight as to how Koji thinks and whatnot. Obviously, I haven't finished. I'm not caught up completely because I've started year 2. I have read a bit more recently, but obviously, I did finish all of year 1, which is like where the anime got up to the end. So I have a good understanding of what's gone and what's kept in.
Yeah.
So it's just frustrating how much they cut out from the
That's like every show.
and just for the record, like these each chapter of like the light novel is long.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're long.
Because you're reading by the volume. So yeah, they're different from. How do I say it? They're different from like normal web novels.
You could make the argument of like maybe there's too much to technically include, but it's like the fact they cut out so much, it's just aggravating. They cut out so much content. It's just why?
That's what happens, isn't it?
Just such a dumb adaptation.
But when they fit a whole volume into one episode, it's no good.
Yeah.
Even if they cut out, if there's a lot of fill in that volume, it should still be more than one episode. 'Cause it's too compressed at that point.
Yeah. Look, I'm not. I can't even say I like the anime. I do like the novel. I like the light novel a lot. It's just the anime just annoys me. That's what it is. The manga apparently has also done the same problem. So yeah.
Apparently, in the manga, he's like a cheerful fucking guy.
I just can't see that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm just like, that sounds weird.
But yeah.
Well, thank you for SG for your input. You definitely made Anis's day.
How many did we even get through?
I don't know, like 12.
That's not bad.
Wait.
To top it all off, I want to say
Go to your
this.
profile. Go to your profile. Go to the profile.
7, 8, 9,
For all the anime fans, solo leveling is mid.
13.
Do you know the shit what he just said?
No.
He just got solo living in Miz.
Okay.
I fucking despise the manga.
Sure, man. You watched fucking mid manhwas for a week, man.
Isn't
I
it a
don't know.
manual?
Same difference. Same difference.
Bro, he read mid manhwas for a week. I don't want to hear
I've-
shit from this guy.
Listen, those mid manhwas were better than Soul 11.
He's just trying shit. Anyway, back here. All right.
So, Soul 11 was just trash.
Okay. No, don't worry about it. Anyway, okay. Toku time. Let's talk about this week's episodes. I'm gonna speak because I haven't spoken much. So, let's start off with the show that I liked more. Surprisingly enough, it's Gozyuger. So, this episode actually really funny. This episode actually really funny because we get the introduction to Ryugi's maid, and we finally get told on screen who Ryugi is. He is the son of a prestigious family of doctors, and he is supposed to be the heir of said family. And he said, "Screw that! I want to devote my life to Tegasor," which is interesting because we don't know why. And I hope we'll find out in the next episode because I think, I think we will. But again, like this episode is really funny. The maid is really funny. We have a power up that's exclusive to this character. That's exclusive to to the show because it doesn't happen for Cow Ranger. I like that. I like how her ability is to whistle to stop people. I also like the whole manners thing. It's a little bit interesting how etiquette works in Japan because this is not something that we do in here. Because when things happen, we just do. But
it fits his character a lot.
Yeah.
It's I think what they've done well with the recent months of the week, they've done it so where they actually tie into the characters a lot more.
Yeah.
Like with Kinjira's one, it was to do with the Showa era of Japan, and with he's an old man, and with fucking this one, it was to do with etiquette, which is to do with
Bye, Lithuania.
So, guys,
So-
Alright, stay fast, lad.
don't have a heart attack.
I think the monster's gonna give me one. But yeah, I think they've done, at least recently, they've done a good job with the monsters of the week, actually making them feel not like a shoehorn. Because
Yes.
the beginning of the show, they felt like they were just thrown in for the sake of.
Yeah, it just felt like an add-on. This week, it actually just felt like just a monster of the week.
It felt like a monster of the week that actually felt important. It actually felt impactful to the characters in this.
It's
show.
not even impactful. It just didn't feel like it was just shoved in there. It just felt like
It felt
I'm watching just a regular monster of the week
natural.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it was in just for the sake of it being a Sentai. I think as well the maid is actually quite funny.
I like how Kuon thinks that even Bouquet is retarded.
My favorite part of this episode was Horu, him just stumbling around with the chain on his neck. I found that really funny. Because when it does the final round kind of thing, and it shows Horu in the bottom left, barely standing up, and it's just funny.
Horu's been a highlight for the past few episodes.
I mean, for this episode in particular, I think it's just really good for the Yellow Ranger. I think it's just nice.
Because Horu's the main character, but they're nah, fuck off.
This is how you should. This is how a Red Ranger, the main character, should be. Of the center, they should be they're integral to the other characters' growth, which I think is a good thing. It's a good, or at least a good way of doing it. I think the action was decent in this episode. I wouldn't say it was mind blowing. I think the funniest part was obviously the maid's power being able to just stop everyone.
I like the way he finishes off the monster of the week with the hammer. He pushes them onto the wall.
Oh right, yeah,
that was cool. I like when Sumino and I still forgot his fucking name. Leon transform, and then Kinjiro he jumps off and then transforms with the Tiger Sword.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool.
I think this is a good episode. Not really much to say. I think it's a pretty good episode.
Again, my favorite part was when Korn looked at Bouquet and he's like, "Is she fucking dumb?" Yes, she fucking is.
Oh, so stupid. But because they lost the ring because of that.
Oh yeah, they lost the ring.
Yeah, that's how they lost the ring, because they just I think because she read Sumino read their mind and scared them, and they just dropped it because they got scared. They got frightened by her being able to do that. But yeah.
No. She read their mind and she found out that they have a ring, so she took it off him.
Oh, okay. But I think still good episode. We're on a good streak in our Gozyuger, I think, for the last couple of weeks.
Speaking of good streaks, the Super Hero Time Slot has been on a good streak as well because this week's Gavv episode was good as well.
I think immediately, Eshe can actually tune in for this one. From last week's episode.
He's playing a mobile game. Anyway, carry on.
Merge Valley.
It's not even a mobile game. It's it's a Discord game. Anyway,
I'm literally
if you remember from last week's episode, which we talked about how apparently Dente died.
Oh yeah, where are you?
Okay.
This fucking guy.
Okay. So basically, we were told by Milan that apparently we got we got confirmation that Dente died at the end of the episode. Turns out it wasn't the case. He just passed out. And I immediately had very strong words from Milan. We were watching this together. I was like, "Yo, Bumboy, the fuck going on here?" And apparently it was just. Apparently everyone just thought wrong because apparently the entire community thought he died at the end.
Yeah.
So apparently everyone was just...
We bamboozled each other.
You just gaslit yourself, basically, is what happened. But besides that, I mean, he's still gonna die. I'm still very confident he's gonna die. But...
I hope not.
Besides that, good episode. Because we actually get to see Lango actually
Finally.
do some cool shit.
Finally.
Like, with his, we got to see Lango.
I mean,
you know,
he literally asked, like, this is going to be fucking risky. Like, we're literally going to get caught. How you sure about this?
Yeah.
Because then he tell me in
So-
compresses, and they were like, yeah, okay, I'll fucking do it
before we
then.
continue, Eshe, try and summarize this episode if you can remember anything.
So what happened was what happened at the beginning of the fucking show?
Oh, my days. Literally what I was just talking about.
Okay, so it starts off right with like the 200 Goshu swords, right?
Mm.
Shoma's giving
Okay,
birth
yeah.
like a
He's
madman.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking about the very beginning, okay?
That's not the very beginning, but okay. Carry on.
At the very beginning is the fucking flashback. But okay, cool.
No. Is Lango talking to the CEO?
Basically, he was talking to Farina. Basically,
Yeah, he was talking to Farina,
saying like how if they do this, they won't be able to stay quiet. But obviously, like I found that a bit weird because it's like people have already seen you for a good amount of time doing this shit. I don't really know if you can still pull the stealth card here.
Again, this just raises the question of like, like
this is the right of
other countries exist.
True.
You know, I'm just
Like
Japan is the only country.
no, it's just Japan exists, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like
No, Tokyo only exists. It's only
Only
Tokyo.
Tokyo,
bro.
yeah.
the thing is, right, in the episode, they showed them actually carrying out the plan of trying to capture more people. But all they did is they went to a stadium in Japan,
And
a
a boat.
yacht near, not a yacht, like a cruise near Japan, and like, what was the
In
other
Tokyo.
place? In Tokyo, sorry. What was the other place? There was like one other place.
A Fallout plane.
That too.
Oh
yeah,
the
plane, yeah. Oh yeah, we had a very fun reaction when we saw the plane.
Well, the thing that you were talking about happened later anyway.
True. I mean, it didn't. It
What
just
didn't crash?
It literally just got blown up on the
Yeah.
tarmac. Like, but anyway, the main thing that happened in this episode was Lango.
Lango got introduced, and
What you think?
before that, it was like the reason why they found out that we found out that Dente is alive was because Rakia is that his name?
Yeah.
Rakia just wanted had a hypothesis that
From
And we're back. So
what was I talking about again?
we were talking about Gavv.
The episode?
We were talking about the
Oh yeah, Rakia. So
Yeah.
the reason why we found out that Dente is alive still is because Rakia thought that since they mass kidnapping people, they must have a way to like make sure they're all happy. So they have Rakia's toxins, right? So
Yeah.
that's why they went to Dente, and then they found out the Dente is the sleepy.
yeah,
And Lango, I'm not gonna lie, I like him as a villain now.
I didn't know your game.
I'm sorry, good sir. I did not know that you were like that.
I owe an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so it essentially from there it just becomes like a. They find out about the thing, like a bunch of people got kidnapped, and they end up at like an airport, and that's when they have the fight with Lango, and man is strong. He is strong.
Yep.
He has there's a joke going around in the fan base that they're basically comparing him to Gojo.
His ability is called Auto God.
It's basically like it doesn't work like his Infinity because Infinity works differently, but it's in the same essence where it literally is like an auto protector basically. It just keeps him from harm. But the thing is, obviously, like we saw over Gavv can just punch through it.
But he has to try.
He has to try, but again, okay, I'm gonna say this now. Again, dude, there's something wrong with this final form because
He doesn't know how to use it.
two different characters have stated that he does not know how to use the power properly. And on top of the fact that this form only has extreme power, it has basically no movement at all with it. Like, we saw in the last episode, it literally resorted to Hanto and Rakia literally dragging the guy in front of Shoma to punch him. Like, because if you could move normally, like a normal person, you can literally dodge his punches. It's not that hard. So, I'm thinking that this is not his true final form, because it just feels incomplete. Based off what two different characters have stated, they've said the same thing of the form being like, he doesn't know how to use the power properly. They've said this. And it's just making me think that there's something missing with this form. Because so far, as a final form, it feels a bit whack.
It sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's just, mechanically, it's missing something. Like, the fact it's this slow is kind of funny. Like, so I'm thinking...
It's chunky, bro.
It's chunky. I'm thinking, though, this final form is missing some extra layer to it, and I'm thinking that this is not the true final form. It's just like the blueprint in a sense. We'll see. But that's my theory.
Okay.
Besides that, though, we saw Lango basically decimate the crew.
Mm-hmm.
He does this whole monologue to Shoma saying how like he shouldn't have been born because like he's weak or whatever. You know, the stereotypical monologue kind of from a villain, especially.
You know,
Yeah. And then we had the weird realization that technically Shoma's dad fucked his food.
he had sex with livestock.
Yeah.
Look, it's like but obviously Shoma doesn't. He kind of just brushes it off. Like he doesn't really care too much. He's like, I can't remember exactly what he said.
What are you doing?
Well, just carry on doing your thing, man.
I'm trying to remember exactly what Shoma said, but it was like he doesn't really care what he thinks or whatever. It's like
Yeah, like he doesn't care. Like it doesn't matter to him.
He doesn't care. It doesn't matter to him, and obviously, like he'll keep fighting to protect people and whatnot. And it's like, you know, it's cool. Like I'm glad we're not doing some depressor arc with Shoma, though. I do think we will eventually get that one dented. Eventually, not hopefully.
No,
but
hopefully, mate.
I like Dente though. I like him.
Listen, it's a necessary sacrifice.
Oh come on, he's a cool character. He's fat bastard, but he's cool character.
It doesn't help because it was subbed. So when Lango tells Shoma that he shouldn't have been born, that was like, you can't hit it.
What do you mean?
You can't hit it.
What do you mean you can't hear it?
Lango saying you shouldn't have been born.
Oh, I think that's not
It's
what
done
they
on
said.
purpose, so like, cause it's a bit too dark for like kids to just hear like you shouldn't have been born.
You shouldn't have existed or something. I don't know. Like,
You literally told him you shouldn't have been born.
no. I mean,
So that's why like it doesn't really like work when it's subbed because you can literally like read what he said, but like in the actual episode, like there's not even like a Japanese subtitle for like you just cannot hear it, but you can tell like from the way he like said it with his mouth.
so you mean it's sub, but there's no actual. You can't hear it.
No, like we got it subbed, but like if you just saw it live, like you just like
No, as in like when it's without the subs, there's literally no voices.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't even notice.
yeah, like you can't hear him say it.
But it's funny. I think I mean, because like it's interesting because obviously like we're in the current arc's a bit like weirdly layered because like obviously the threat currently is like this like the head basically or the ruler of the Granites entirely, and they're in charge of this, and because obviously like the Stomach family themselves seem to be like split up because like Nilev is working with the leader or the PM or whatever he is.
Team and I was like, I didn't think I have to be working with you again.
And I'm just interested in what they do because like ultimately I feel like maybe like because I'm not sure exactly who the final threat is meant to be at this point because like we're not too far away from the end of the show.
It's society.
All right, Joker.
It's humanity.
Oh, what? The humanity is the final threat.
Yeah, humans.
God. But yeah, like
Nah, Dente.
shut up. I just want to see where we're going. I'm trying to understand where we're going with this because like we still have the other sibling who's working with Farina. I'm just calling her Farina because she literally looks like Farina. We have Lango and the Stomach family still doing their tomfoolery. So we have two different sides technically, but they're both like the threat. They're both like a threat. So we're trying to understand exactly where they're going with this. Obviously, like we're not too far from the show ending. We're like 15-ish episodes around that mark left, 10 to 15, depending on how long they want to keep Gavv going. Because I don't know, man. Like, it's good. It was a good episode, obviously. I just want to get like a somewhat of an understanding of what like the current threat is. We seem to be in a bit more of a. We've slowed down a little bit here. I feel like just to prepare ourselves for the next arc.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the next arc will be the final arc of the show, like the main final arc.
I mean, it makes sense because we were like 35.
Yeah, so I feel like we've got like a couple more episodes of like a bit of a slower pace, and then we're gonna jump into the final arc within the 37, 38, I'd say, and then we're gonna have all the tomfoolery go on between the Stomach family, the PM, Farina, and our main crew. And all I gotta say beyond that is that chick that returned from episode 2, cringe. Anyway,
What did she even do again?
she was playing about. Remember the man with a mission or whatever their name.
Yeah.
There's no man with a mission. It's she's just obsessing over band.
Yeah, I just said it because it's funny. And plus, you guys said it during when we were watching it. There was that. That's basically just that's part of like the episode towards the beginning. It's just like them helping out this chick who wants to like this horse band or whatever.
Oh no, I remember. Fuck, that was cringe.
Yeah.
It raises the question because people have asked why didn't Lango do this sooner? Because he didn't need to. There's no way.
There's a real answer. It was a fat bastard.
Lango.
I still think we should have seen more of Lango earlier.
Because of what you said. He didn't need to, so he's a fat bastard.
Okay.
He's a lazy bastard.
I still wish we could have seen more of him earlier on.
To me, it doesn't really bother me, again, from that introduction that we saw. Like, I know it was a long time ago, but, like, that one episode was enough to tell me, like, he came in to check on business. He saw that things were different. He didn't like it. He showed his dominance. And then he went on back to do his Stomach family stuff. I think that worked for me because it makes sense now why he did what he did in this week's episode. Because again, he did not need to kill Shoma. Like, he didn't seem as a threat at all. Like he thought that he could just send someone over and just have them deal with it. But like now that he doesn't need to deal with the Stomach family stuff anymore because he literally got demoted and he's basically being their little lackey, and he literally asked at the start of the episode, like, "Are you sure you want me to do all of this stuff?" They're like, "Okay, fine, I'll fucking do it then." And he did. He acted on what he said, and I think it works for me because of it. He had no reason to do any of it. The same with Glotter. Like, I do wish because I feel like I needed to see more of Glotter than Lango. Lango, like, you got everything that you needed.
Glotter had actual fight scenes.
Glotter is mid as well. But I prefer her over Lango.
Glotter
I prefer Lango over her. Sorry.
Glotter has two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Glotter has two major fights in the show. One where she.
No. Me and him are saying the same thing. Like, we because I think Glotter needed more screen time.
No, I just don't like her.
Okay, cool.
I'm saying
she
I
had
want more
screen
Lango.
time than Lango though.
Yeah, but yeah. I think she needed more than this because she sees Shoma and the rest as just playthings, okay? And she only fought with them because they were like messing with her business when they infiltrated the lab. Okay, but like other than that, like I still feel like we should have seen more of her. Whereas again with Lango, I just got enough of that from when he got introduced. You get told that he's just very busy with the business, and then he literally gets told, "Do what the fuck you want." Okay, I did whatever the fuck I fucking needed to do. I'm good. He asserted his dominance, and that worked for me. With Glotter, it didn't really.
I mean, I feel like
in my head, Glotter is just a fucking minion.
To me, Glotter she just feels like she's there. Whereas Lango, at least I understand why he is there.
I just enjoyed her fight scenes. I think her fight
I'm not.
scenes-
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I
her fight scenes
agree.
good, yeah.
I agree. It's just like again, Lango had like all this stuff to do with like keeping the Stomach family. Although we didn't see it, right? Like at least we like know what he is doing. Whereas with like Glotta, like yeah, she's doing stuff at the business, but like you don't really get a sense of like she's actually doing anything in a way.
I mean, I still enjoyed like the Langos. The Langos stuff was very cool this episode. I would have preferred if they did it a bit earlier. I still liked it a lot.
Yeah. Like a good, like, I think like 10 episodes earlier would have been fine.
Not even that.
No,
like,
that's too early.
Not even that. Like 5 episodes before. Like around the time of when Overgab. I mean, a bit before Overgab appeared, because then it'd be like, okay, because their current power level, they can't do anything. So there's more of a dire need. Plus, it would have made much more sense for that to be the catalyst for Overgab to appear, rather than some random schmuck who just steals
Yeah, Morgan.
Margaret, who just steals what's his name?
How do I
Sugar's
remember?
fa-
How do I
form.
remember Morgan's name more than fucking Leon's name and fucking Gozyuger?
That's just how mid he is. But like, anyway, like the fact that guy just stole Sugar's Sugar's not final form, but Sugar's form.
Yeah,
then-
let's not talk about that.
And then that's what leads to Overgabu showing up. Like, hello? It should have been Lango that caused that to show up.
Or at the very least in the elf.
Just someone more
One
important.
of the I wouldn't have minded if it was the little shit.
It could have been the butler
double twin.
for like head. At least he's more
The
of a
butler
character.
or the twin, the other twin. I wouldn't mind.
The fact it wasn't just some random schmuck they introduced in the same episode is just even worse.
No, he wasn't
Farina,
choosing.
actually.
No, he wasn't choosing the episode before.
Even that, okay, one episode, okay.
Wait, what do you mean by butler?
The butler for Farina.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that would have been fine, yeah.
I mean, it still wouldn't have been that great, but it would have been better than what we got.
Yeah.
But we've already talked about this, about the guy, so it's whatever. But yeah, I do still like the Lango stuff. I think it's cool. I just wish we got it.
Oh, no, I do as well. I do as well. I'm just saying, like, to me, like him doing all this stuff, like, makes sense as to why he's doing it now, and like, we could have seen some of it being done before, but again, it works for me because I know the context as to why he didn't just interact directly with Shoma until now.
I think he's got the coolest like granite form that we've seen.
Yeah, his running form's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Again,
Obviously, excluding the riders, because like Shoma is technically like a granite form if you really want to be that
Yeah, it is.
specific. But excluding those, like because they're riders still, like actual granite like monster kind of forms. I think that Lango's got the best one we've seen.
So you think that Shoma is gonna master his form?
Yeah. I honestly think it's gonna be like, okay. How do I say it? Because like you know that even the colors of the form
Mm-hmm.
feel incomplete. It feels like there's like missing colors to it. Almost like it feels like a concept design almost like over Gavv. Like maybe something will happen to someone and maybe he'll unlock. Maybe it's like a mental block kind of thing. Maybe he'll get like.
He has ED.
He'll get something like
He needs to eat ice cream.
he'll combine them. He'll eat like fucking a beef Wellington or something, and
A big Wellington.
He'll get like
a chocolate Wellington.
He'll-
Yeah, buffet, bro.
he'll eat a whole buffet.
It's the savory and the sweet stuff combined together.
He'll basically get a Thunderstone and evolve his Pokemon, and it will become like fucking. He'll go to buffet. He'll go to fucking KFC or something on Christmas, and then he'll get like fucking Overgavu will evolve into Master Gavv or something, and fucking. It's just gonna be like I don't know what the fuck it would look like, but like
it become undergab. What are you talking about?
maybe it could just be like the current colors, but it has like additional stuff on it. Because
Okay.
again, I feel like the form just feels incomplete almost. But and I like again like you'll get like Master Gavv, and he'll be like some fucking. He'll have the speed and the power necessary to match that of a final form. That's my prediction.
Mm. Yeah, again, like we just get teased that like there's something like he doesn't have full control of it. Let's see how that happens. I don't know. I think because I've been excited about like Abu like this week. I just kind of want to watch the next week's episode. Did I watch the preview? I don't know. I just want to like.
I think
watch
you did because you turned off the stream and you were like watching it, like the preview?
I honestly don't remember. I just know I want to watch it live this week because like Lango was just too cool. I just want to see what he's gonna do next week. But yeah, nah, man. The Shoma just gonna be like, oh, he's gonna, when he does the cranking the wheel,
Yeah.
he just does it twice.
No, he cranks it the other way.
No. He presses the button twice.
No. He gets the white tag and pulls it out, and then he fucking presses it.
No. You know the button in the middle that like the squishy thing that you use for finisher. You just
he just spams it. And let's see check. But yeah, I will hold my theory, even if I'm completely wrong. I do think it's going to be like another quote unquote final form. I want to see more Lango because Lango's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, one thing that just comes to like, because obviously it's going to be very weird to hear the Gavv opening and like the final fight, whatever it may be, because these shows always do that. But it's going to be very funny because the opening sounds a lot more like, cheery, even if the lyrics are not. It just sounds cheery.
It sounds like a fucking kids show. Like a.
It doesn't necessarily have like the energy of something like Excite or Trust Last or something. Or maybe they'll do it like how they did it at like.
It feels like a slice of life opening.
Maybe instead of it being a fight, they might just play it at the very end and like the ending scene. They might just do it like that instead of being in like the final fight, because that's at least how it sounds to me. It doesn't really sound like something you put in like a fight scene. Have they ever actually played it in a fight scene yet?
Yes.
They have, yeah. I
When?
remember. I can't remember.
I don't know, but I know they do.
I feel like they played at the end of when he killed the first one.
They play.
No.
They have played it at the end of scenes in the final scene, but I don't think they've ever played it during a fight scene. They played it in the I think it was the episode he was him and Hanto made up. Remember when Fabric Custom was debuted?
Oh yeah.
They played it in that ending scene when they were walking on that path, in the sunset, and Hanto said he likes him. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think this week's episode was very cool, or last week's episode was very cool. And yeah, Shoma, you gotta square the fuck up and lock in, because right now you are on the team now.
Wallahi, you're finished.
Wallahi, you are definitely finished, my friend.
Alright, let's end this. Let's round this out to 2 hours. There's one more because there's no like showing things this week. There's one thing that we're quickly going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Anna's watching Dumb Brothers.
Oh yeah. I already told my thoughts. Okay, I'll take the mic. I already told my thoughts. I think every new addition to this show is great. Just initially. I mean, 3 episodes in. I like all the main characters so far, from what I've seen of them.
Avatar change.
The yellow one's funny. The red, Momotaro.
Yeah, Momotaro.
Momotaro is really fucking funny.
No, like, do you know his name? Like, his actual name is Momoitaro.
Momoitaro.
Just call him Taro.
Taro. I find him extremely funny, especially when he's transformed. Like, he's so energetic and it's just fun to watch. I like that kind of shit. He's kind of basically a much more energetic version of Geats, is what I'd say. I would then say...
No, him and Geats are nothing alike. What are you on about?
As in, like, you know how Geats kind of has a sort of, like, suave kind of personality? He's basically just a lot more of a show-off than Geats is what I'm saying.
Bro, Taro is like fucking ace on drugs. Like, what are you on about?
I mean, you did just compare him, so technically my statement holds some value. But that's just how I see it. I think he's basically more of a show-off compared to Geats, is what I'm saying. But overall, he's just very fucking fun to watch. He's very entertaining. It's a contest or whatever he says. Like, I can't speak Japanese. What else? Opening's cool.
Oh, you say shobu. Yeah, it's like a fight.
Opening's cool. Obviously, give it time. I'll see what I truly think about the opening. I like the sound of it. I made a face. I think the every other character is just fun and interesting. The CG is questionable, especially for the black one. It's a very something. I think the fights are I think the finisher they do together is very fucking cool with like the rainbow sword.
Bro, the Zangla sword is so cool.
That looks cool. It's like the sword's flying around like it's fucking Yondu's fucking spike.
Basically, like the monster of the week, like the whole scene just turns black, and then the Momotaro, he just like slashes everything. Like you just see the sword and the rainbow lights, and he just does like a swish sound, and then he basically like, unveils himself as like a shadow with like the sword as he moves.
It's kind of like Virgil's finishing move that you've seen memes of, right? Okay, it's like Raiden from Genshin. If we really want to go that route.
Or like,
it's kind of just like a huge like. It's kind. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's because I forgot Raiden's only like one slash. It's like multiple slashes, basically.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but anyway,
I'll show you later.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll care though.
Well, at least I understand what the fuck he's saying.
Okay. The only issue I have currently, basically, because I actually watched Zenkaiger before this show, because I originally planned to watch this one, but I was told to watch Zenkaiger before this because it will help me appreciate this show more.
Is there any particular reason why?
No.
I'll explain why. Basically, Kaito's in this show, who is the main character of Zenkaiger. Apparently, though, the writer for Don Brothers has not seen Zenkaiger. So, they've written the actual character into the show, but he acts nothing like him. So basically, Kaito from Zenkaiger and Kaito from this show are essentially two different characters.
Which is better?
I mean, obviously the one from Zenkaiger. I love him in. Okay. In fairness, I haven't. Obviously, I'll wait till the show's finished to truly grasp that. But I just love Kaito in Zenkaiger. I love his like energy. I love his like. He's just a really good main character. So to see him like this, it's like, the fuck are you doing? Like, what's going on here?
Is he a rider? Sorry, is he a sentai?
He still is technically a sentai. Like, what's even weirder to me is the Don Brother, they have the gears of the other sentais, like in Zenkaiger. And then he even has a Zenkaiger gear. I'm like, the fuck? What's going on? And Kaito is still, he's collecting the gears of the other sentais, which is confusing to me because obviously he already had them at the end in Zenkaiger. And then on top of that, his design is different. He's got like a black and white outfit. So like, I'm honestly baffled at what's happening. So like, and the vibe I'm getting is that this is just because you told me the writer for Don Brothers hasn't seen Zenkaiger. So I kind of feel like they just wrote Kaito to whatever they wanted him to be like. Because this man is not Kaito. He ain't Kaito.
I'm just like the old man.
He found the son.
He literally ain't Kaito. Like like
But it is Kaito.
But that it's pissed me off.
No, like his name's Kaito.
I know his name's Kaito. Is he actually?
Sorry, his name is Master.
Master, yeah. But like, but that ain't Kaito. But okay, look, I'll see what they do with him. I think what's confusing me as well is the mech.
We need to watch episode 8 together.
The mech is it's the one they showed in Zenkaiger because they teased Momotaro in Zenkaiger in like the episode with like the heated mats or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good episode.
The episode's funny.
Well, except for the cat part.
But anyway, I'll wait to see what they do with him, but I'm very conflicted on how I feel about this, especially because this is the beginning of the show. I like all the new stuff. I am honestly not really a fan of the stuff involving Zenkaiger and Kaito. It's just, it leaves a bit of a weird taste in my mouth because obviously like I like Zenkaiger a lot. But now seeing this character who's meant to be the main character, but is not acting like the main character at all, is just extremely off-putting. But overall, I'm liking Don Brothers so far. I'm hoping this doesn't, if this fucks with Zenkaiger, I'm gonna lose my shit. But overall,
it's my favorite show.
What, Don Brothers?
Yes.
I don't care. Anyway.
It's Wes's favorite show.
Why would I care? Anyway.
It's Tamzil's favorite show.
You just said that,
He said everyone's name.
You just said Hong Kong's,
yeah.
You just said Hong Kong's name.
I could have.
But yeah, anyway, overall good start.
You know,
I just hope.
You know, he said his name like multiple times since I have a video.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, ask Hong Kong for permission.
It was one with like you and Chris. I don't know, just his name.
Well, you just said no, not to.
But he's been said in my fucking stream, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, it is what it is.
That's true, actually, yeah.
But okay, overall, good start. I'm hopeful that we don't get to... Honestly, all the new stuff is really good. It's just the stuff involving Zenkaiger that I'm very conflicted about. But yeah, I'm hoping I like the show so I don't get roasted by everyone else in the group. So anyway, there you go.
Nah, be like me. Just don't be afraid.
you don't like Sentai.
What do you mean?
You've seen one, probably.
I like Power Rangers.
Have you seen King Gojo?
Technically.
Did you see all of King Gojo?
Yes.
I watched like the first third and then the last third.
I did say this to Milan though, like, if I was to rank all the Toku shows I've seen, like, together, I'd put Zenkaiger in my top 3. I really like
Which
Zenkaiger.
is wild.
Why?
Because it took you so long to watch it, and it always just felt like you liked the show, but it's not like a top 3.
You can't say that because he was actually had IRL stuff to do.
Yeah, but that's not my point though.
Then what is your point?
Because like even without those, like he wouldn't still finish it quickly.
I mean,
He literally made it a point like he can't consume like Sentai just episode after another. I think Nomina's gonna be a different though.
I think this was a different case because I just finished Shinkenger as well, and I made the point. And what I'm doing now is I'm switching back and forth between Sentai and Rider because I feel like for me that just
yeah, because he was a Sentai after
Plus,
another.
for Zenkaiger, I was generally like there was some IRL stuff that I was busy with, and I just didn't have. I was a bit more. I didn't have as much like freedom, and I was just a bit more exhausted usually certain days where I just wasn't in the mood to watch something. It wasn't Zenkaiger's fault. That was just me. That's on me. Whatever. But
Don't be moody.
me taking longer doesn't mean anything. I like the show a lot, and SJ is giving Milan a very dirty look.
Naughty boy.
But overall, if I was to say my top 3, it'd be Geats, Build, and Zenkaiger. I love those 3 shows a lot.
Okay.
Where would you put Bumbunja on the scale?
It'd be like, it's not better than X8, it's not better than Gaim. It's better than Gotchard. It's not hard though to be better than Gotchard. I'm not gonna say Gavv because they're not finished. And Gozyuger literally just started.
There's no way you like Babuji over Gabu.
Probably not, but I'm just being fair. I'm being fair. I can't rank it because it's not done. I like Shinkenger more than Bumbunja.
Yeah,
I think Bumbunja, for me so far on everything I've seen Toku-wise, is on the lower scale because certain characters I just don't like.
Again, it doesn't help that you watched a lot of like good shows.
I mean, there's that was unintentional. That was unironically unintentional. I watched.
Well, no shit, because we're literally recommending you shows.
Huh?
We're literally recommending you shows.
No. I chose to watch Build just because I was told like I would fuck with.
Well, that's your first one.
That's
That's
the
not my
first
point, though.
Okay, first one. X-Aid, I wanted to watch because the concept interested me of a gaming doctor. Geats I watched because I like the form. I like Geats' form, like it's like normal form, like it's the fox. It looked cool. I watched Gaim because the name sounded funny. Shinkenger.
You still asked for recommendations, though.
I mean, I kind of forgot whatever the recommendations were, but
Literally recommended you Gaim.
no, I wanted to watch Gaim before because I just found the name funny.
Okay, I recommended you Shinkenger.
No, Shinkenger I wanted to watch because that's a personal thing because that Power Ranger Samurai was the only Power Ranger show I've actually watched. So for me, it felt a bit more personal to watch Shinkenger first.
If only Kevin wasn't a nonce.
Huh? Oh yeah, true.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Kevin's a what?
No. allegedly the Blue Ranger from Samurai is a nonce. Anyway,
My childhood legend. No.
Bumbunja and Bumbunja will I watch with you. Same with
Gotchard.
well, half of it. But like, I literally watched these shows just on a whim mostly. I'm not trying to just only pick the best shows. I literally went on a whim and just picked whichever interested me. That's all it is really. Except for the only instance where this might not be the case is maybe with X-Aid. Because like I did remember you telling me X-Aid is really good before I started watching it. But I generally just did like the concept of it. Where it's like a gaming doctor.
We need to watch Go Rider.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a special in X-Aid. And it has Kaito and Marika.
Because I told you this already. I plan to watch all the Heisei Phase 2 shows. So like Drive.
Man's gonna watch some of the shows that I haven't even watched. He's gonna force me to watch shows.
I'm gonna watch Drive, O's. O's is the next Rider show I'm gonna watch.
Okay, I'm safe.
I'm gonna watch Drive at some point.
Okay, I'm safe.
Forza.
Okay, I'm safe.
I'm gonna watch Ghost as well.
Okay, I'm safe.
What am I forgetting? Cougar? Is Cougar a phase?
No.
No. Okay.
Wizard.
Huh?
Wizard.
I'll watch that.
I'm fucked.
And I'm gonna watch Z. I'm kidding. I'm not watching
And
Z.
Double.
I'm not watching Z. Oh, and Double 2 yet.
I'm fucked.
I'm gonna watch all of those. I'm not gonna watch.
You know what? I genuinely don't mind, but I just like I need to watch Skyrider.
You've been saying that for like 2 years now.
One.
As for Sentai,
You've been saying that since third year. Since my third year. Since your second year.
Juan.
No.
as for Sentai, I think
Beach.
No, we literally watched a couple episodes together like
You know
2
what?
years ago.
I'll say it here. The next Sentai I will watch after O's, after O's, I will watch the pirate one.
Go Kaiju.
Yes.
No, you should watch Looper.
I don't what?
Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger.
No.
It's written by the same writer that wrote Gavv and Zenkaiger.
Nah. I want to watch
Cops and Robbers, though.
I want to watch the pirate one for one reason. Yo ho hoi. But there you go. That'll be the next Sentai I watch. Because why not? For the vibes.
It's an anniversary show.
Never mind, we're not watching it. Never mind.
Well, you can watch it.
Nah, that's not. Because I already watched Zenkaiger and that was an anniversary show as well.
Again, it's up to you.
What about King Oja?
You can watch King Oja.
I'll watch King Oja.
Then you can watch Dumb Brothers vs. King Oja.
Oh, isn't the...
I remember watching that.
Is-
And then you can actually watch the Bumuja movie with
I was
us.
about to say that. I can watch it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll watch King Goja next. Yeah, fuck it. I'll watch King Goja next. After O's. Because
Ending is better than Avengers Endgame.
So is it like that kind of ending where it's like an all-together kind of thing? Or is it... The way you imply... By comparing it to Endgame, you're comparing it to that.
No, because nobody calls Avengers Endgame peak.
I mean, it is.
It's not, though.
It is.
King Oja's better. Anyway.
You're comparing two complete...
But Dumb Brothers is the better show.
You're
Anyway.
comparing two completely different medias there.
Don't. Anyway.
Don't wag your finger.
I'm fucked, bro.
You're
I need to
fat.
watch 2 shows.
You're fat.
This guy's making me watch 2 shows, man.
So you're fat? Oh, fuck.
I'm fucked.
Oh. Because you're fat.
Fucked, bitch.
Don't worry, I feel your pain.
Shut up. Okay, we're ending the podcast.
Okay. Anyway, Don Brothers is sick. The next Sentai I will watch is King Oja after O's. There you go.
Anything you want to say?
Potato.
Okay. That is it for this week. Double upload this week because I haven't released last week's episode. And I will talk to you guys next week. Shalom.
Play Farmer Valley.
Yo ho hoi.